I believe a max in this world of 5 points.
Oh, was it 5? Yeah, okay.
Well,
it was 3 before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, we're all here. I guess we can get started. Who would like to do a recap from last week?
Last session, Grave got a girlfriend.
No.
Ending. Loading.
Last session we tallied the haul. We learned about the ammunition that we stolen, and then spent a good bit talking with a robot that Grave was immediately smitten with to get rid of like half of it for a nice tidy profit. Once that was taken care of, we left the party quote unquote left Grave to his devices to chat with said robot or android in the out of character hope that Grave would get girlfriend.
Yeah, instead he got an
went.
existential crisis.
Yeah, that's true. That did happen. No, and Penn got PTSD, but small details. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it. We're just gonna go back to the base and nothing bad will happen.
Nothing, absolutely nothing bad will happen at all. Nope. Everything's fine. We're all good. You're fine,
Yep.
I'm fine, everybody's fine.
No trauma here.
No trauma at all. There's absolutely nothing bad that can come from any of this.
Please disregard the current. Please disregard Penn's mental state.
It's fine.
It is
I got a
fine.
spell for that.
He just needs to lock in.
Anyway, yeah. Excellent job in recapping. Go ahead and give yourself a hero point. Alex, you can give yourself 2.
Yeah.
Gaming.
Gaming indeed.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and unpause, and I believe you guys wanted to head back to HQ, or is there anything else that you wanted to do or talk about while you guys are still outside the antique shop?
Well, last time I remember Graves saying he wants to go back to HQ.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think we had anything else to do other than that at the moment.
Unless we want to snag some bags of holding.
I'm probably gonna get the shield augmentation item, so I can put the trip trade on my shield, trip and shove trade on my shield.
Do a little shopping.
Because yeah, that'd be useful. It's like 8 silver, I think.
Yeah, you go.
Pick up
Yeah,
any
if you
item.
want to buy some stuff right now while you have the chance, go for it.
This
should,
gold
yeah, level
is
0,
not
right?
an issue.
No, it is not.
Also,
That's your
if you guys
favorite
hear any
one, okay.
slurping or munching noises, please ignore that. That's just me.
Okay. One thing I will buy, however, is a staff of healing.
You know what? Based.
You would like a staff of healing?
Yes.
Sure. I'll go ahead and drop that into your inventory for you.
Yeah.
Just
so
having
we're
more heal
gonna-
spells is helpful.
Oh, I could also go disarm.
So that is 90 GPDG.
Sure, we can afford that, right? We're not poor, right?
Yeah, surely.
There you go.
Wee, thank you.
I don't really care about we disarming trip. Alright, I'll push the item in. Chat.
Actually, you know what? I'm very tempted to ask because I traumatized my sister the other day with
Oh no.
like a little story about the most messed up thing I have ever done in a TTRPG, and I don't know how many of you know this, the unhinged succubus story.
It's a very funny story, all right.
I don't know if I've heard this or not.
If it involves a succubus in a TTRPG, it's unhinged. Like, that's just the baseline.
Whoa.
Well,
True.
does he have an NPC for you?
Yeah, you know, there's a succubus in the other campaign, but she's an information dealer, and is currently, I guess, stalking, attached, or working with another character who's an NPC. But yeah. Anyway, my unhinged succubus story. So, a couple years ago, back when I was first learning how to play 5e, one of my friends decided to run a solo game for me where I played 2 characters, and he had a very powerful NPC accompanying. And he ran a 5e conversion of Red Hand of Doom, which is a war campaign from 3.5 edition. And it was converted to 5e. So, flash forward to a couple years later, where we're nearing the end of the published campaign story. We're at the final dungeon, which is a mountain fortress full of goblins, or a goblin army that worship the dragon god Tiamat. And they're trying to unleash an avatar of Tiamat onto the world. Anyway, so, I make the decision to infiltrate the place stealthily because going in and fighting my way through was probably suicidal. So, sneak in, managed to get into the heart of the place and sneak into the kitchen, where we run into a succubus who was working as a chef for the entire fortress. Fight breaks out, kill the succubus, and then I have to figure out, okay, need to find somewhere to hide the body. Open the pantry, there's a prisoner tied up in there, can't do that. So I'm like, there's a pot in the middle of the kitchen with a stew, and I go, I'm just gonna chop her up and dump the body in there because nobody's gonna know. Well, group of goblins come down the hallway, come into the kitchen. My fighter has the ability to use disguise self, so disguises herself as the succubus chef, but does not understand or speak goblin, so you know, try to play things off or be a little kind of broody or whatever. Turns out the goblins want food, and I served them the succubus stew with her remains still in it, and they walked away, none the wiser. So yeah, that's the most messed up thing I've ever done in a TTRPG campaign. Actually, there's probably worse things I've done, but
I wouldn't doubt there's worse.
yeah, I might have a little bit of problem. This is why I'm probably kind of terrifying as a player, because I will do messed up shit all the time. Anyway, yeah, be careful if you ever have me as a player. I will do weird things. But yeah, I tell that story and it's like, it's probably not the worst one out there. There's probably people who've done way worse things, but
Oh, definitely.
yeah, that's the
Well,
worst thing
certainly.
I've done. Anyway, you guys want to go back to HQ? You've bought all your stuff, right? Yes?
Yeah, shield augmentation and minor sturdy shield, since that's a 4th level item. We can buy that now.
Alright.
Yay! I now have a Giga Shield.
Excellent.
Disarming,
Alrighty.
freaking sturdy shield minor.
Per.
10
Alright.
hardness, because funny.
So, you guys, we're gonna head back to the HQ. Alrighty. So let me activate that. There you go. So, after concluding your business with Jenny at Delmar Antiques, you guys decide to head back to HQ at Graves' request. The elevator dings and brings you down to the lobby floor. Same old. It's not nearly as busy as it was earlier that morning. The lobby's pretty empty this time of day.
Well, if you'll excuse me, Suits, this unit has somewhere to be. Have a good rest of your day.
Sure.
You too.
What do you think's up with
Just
him?
walking, like watching them walk away.
I'm gonna go to... Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go to the... See if the professor is in. But if anyone else needs to do stuff, they could do that too.
He's totally in. He's totally in.
He does things? I thought he just vends.
What the heck happened to Grave?
Vending is a thing. He is certainly doing something.
Well, you're not wrong.
I guess we'll wait till he's done.
Goes on over to the bar.
Is there anything you guys want to do or anything before Grave does his stuff?
I'm trying to think if there is.
You know why I'm asking this, right? Because there's no way that this can end badly.
There's no way this can end
There's
badly at
no
all.
way this can end badly.
Is there
Or-
anything I
what?
need? I actually don't know.
I mean, you could
I
buy
don't
a.
think so.
I mean,
we
realistically, you
did-
could buy like a shield. Like,
Did a lot of shopping last time, but we have leveled up. Wow.
yeah,
I
I
guess
think
send
you
in the
should
pets.
probably buy a level 1 stave question mark. Just get a hold of something like that.
Because I was gonna send him to go knock over a bunch of stuff in the professor's lab.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Actual
want-
terrorist, everyone.
Do you want
Um,
Shalubu to be sneaky or just, overtly?
No, he doesn't give a shit.
Grave doesn't give a shit either.
Alright.
I think I would have Shlubu on top of Grave, and then Shlubu just jumps on top of the nearest thing,
Oh no.
and then just sits there staring on 2 legs.
Actual terrorist, swear to God.
How
He's
much
perfect.
is a better bag of holding if we can get those?
So you guys can only
well,
get
type-
the
type
spacious
1.
pouches, which is only the type 1, because I think that's a level
Gotcha.
4 item.
70.
Anything bigger
75
than that... Yeah, anything bigger than that is higher level.
Okay.
Casual
I do.
75 GP for a, what, 1 bulk item that can hold 25 bulk inside of it.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. The Regenesis crew
can't
is
complain.
level, 8 now, and they've really not had need for anything bigger than a level 1 bag of holding. Not yet, anywhere.
Yeah, I'll probably get that then.
Alright, want me to drag that
One.
into your inventory, or you're gonna do that yourself?
I will do
Yeah.
that myself. That's not
Excellent.
what I meant
Yeah,
to
so-
do.
Yeah, just remember
That spends
to...
175 GP.
Yeah, just remember
on-
to subtract that from your gold totals, either the party one or your personal one. Up to you.
Question, who's keeping track of the party total?
I'm keeping track of the party total.
Yeah, I was saying,
Where are
I'm
you
pretty sure
keeping track of
Rudicor's
this?
doing it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I've got it written
shouldn't
down in
your
my
party
notebook.
accountant be doing that? No, I'm
Okay.
kidding.
Yeah, you think it'd be the party accountant, but
But
I
he's a
take
terrorist,
money from
so
we
He takes
have
money.
we
In-
have currently.
In character,
Uh-huh.
I'm probably would be doing it. Out of character, I'm fucking terrible with that shit.
Okay.
classic.
excuse
Playing
then.
something you can never be.
Oh, always. That's why it's fantasy.
Yeah, nobody ask Grave a math question, please. It won't end well.
Okay, computer.
Alrighty, so
Okay,
you guys
robot
are just...
moth.
Okay, I've got the spacious pouch. Yeah, I'm gonna take it from the party funds. Because we have 87,713 GP.
Yeah, we're not exactly hurting for money.
Alrighty. So, what are you guys, the rest of you guys doing while Grave wanders off?
Probably just sits in a booth.
What time of day is it? Because I can't remember off the top of my head.
I think it's
Feels
like
like evening.
5?
It is almost 4 in
Almost
world.
4. Yeah.
That sounds like drinking time to me.
It's happy hour somewhere.
After. Well, guess what? It ain't happy hour here.
Yeah, so, you slide towards the bar and there isn't an actual humanoid bartender on duty right now, but you get a machine, an auto bartender.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, Ocho. Whose pay should I dock this month for our drinks?
I don't know, man.
I'm thinking the professor.
You already
docked his pay twice. Tangle just
What's a third?
shout over. I'm starting to believe you're less of an office worker and more of a terrorist.
That's not terrorism. It's close. But it's not quite there.
Yes, as if there's yes, as if the magical line that decides the two is that important.
For me it is. It's very important.
For you it is. The person whose opinion on the on what you are called matters the least.
Yes, exactly. Glad you get it.
Okay, terrorist.
How about we don't mess with the professor until
Fine.
tomorrow?
Jerry it is.
Why do you have to dock pay? We could just pay for it.
What?
We just made bank.
And?
We don't
That has
need
a
to dock.
point.
We don't need to dock anyone's pay for this. We have the
don't-
money.
I don't need more money, but I'm going to get it anyway. I don't see the issue.
Look, I'll pay for the drinks this time. We have
If you insist.
so
Ocho.
much money.
Just don't bother. There's no negotiating with those diamonds.
Correct.
There's no negotiating with one of them.
Also correct.
The other one is very reasonable
Like, he just
by comparison.
drives a hard bargain.
Correct.
One of the most infamous gamers to ever exist.
Well, I keep making the joke about we have the creative NFTs in the party. Of course, we're hyper evil, but yeah, like, wow, impressively evil.
I wanted to play someone who used to be a banker and was all about making money. Never said he was good.
Bankers are rarely good. I know one.
Exactly. Same.
Yeah, same. Only they're in credits and loans, so that's like the
Oh
worst kind of
no.
bank.
Oh no! I knew someone who was in a Yeah, sure, go for it.
Said person is my mother.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
I'm so
That's
sorry.
peak.
Lone
Uh,
shark in the family.
Although knowing what she has to do for her job, I really, really don't envy her. It sucked. And
No,
she-
I
she's
had a
reti-
friend who was.
She's retiring
I had
next
a-
year, so yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. I had a friend who worked in the insurance field,
Oh, lovely.
who had to leave that field because they literally just could not take it.
The person I know retired at 32.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he made a lot.
It makes such good money, but Jesus Christ, it fucking destroys your soul.
Oh, it
bet.
does.
Sucking.
It does.
You have to got it. You bet if you have good morals. Oh boy, you're gonna hate working anywhere near money.
You
Yeah.
have to be like I'm.
Yeah, I don't
That's
want to be
true.
like I am. I don't want to be like I am. Sucks.
Neither do I. I thought it'd be fun to play.
Hey, being a scumbag or role playing a scumbag or a dick is extremely fun.
It
Like
is.
that's why my
On occasion.
NPCs tend to be kind of mean because it's really funny. Anyway, so you guys are just having a chat, having some drinks, winding down the day. So let's go see what Graves up to.
Sure.
This can't go wrong at all. All right, Grave.
Nope.
What are you doing? What's going on?
Yeah, so Graven just walks in the door and catches the professor in there.
Hey there,
So-
Professor.
So as you walk in, and Shlubu, I don't know if Grave notices or not, but Shlubu is perched on top of Grave as he enters the, I guess, machinist, mechanics, robotics lab, whatever. It's a whatever lab. And Shlubu hops off and hops onto one of the machines next to the door and just sits there staring.
The moment they're up there, they Slav squat.
Oh, yes. Sloob was just sitting there, observing. And the professor seems to be, as seems usual for him, in the middle of some sort of project or experiment or something. He always seems to be up to something. And turns around, lifts his goggles as you enter, because Grave is big and Grave is pretty loud. He's hard to ignore. And glances in your direction. Hello there, Grave. What are you doing in my lab?
How was your day?
Glances over his shoulder at the android on the table, half disassembled or half assembled, really depends on how you look at it, and then glances back your way. I'd say today has been extraordinarily productive. I've got a lot of work done. Wiring is a very, very delicate process.
I can see that. Well, that's really good to hear, Professor. This unit wanted to visit you because it has a query for you.
The professor stares at you with a slightly curious expression and folds his arms over his chest and tucks his soldering tool away into his pocket. Oh, you have questions? Huh. I see, how curious. What questions did you have then?
It's nothing major, but this unit does have a query regarding its internal programming. You see, after doing some routine maintenance of its subsystems, this unit discovered that there were certain subroutines within this unit's programming that were locked. It chalked that up to just regular old day-to-day maintenance of the internal systems, but being as this unit is currently deployed on a mission right now, it's finding that these locked subroutines seem to be having an undue effect on this unit's ability to execute its directives. Now, this normally would simply just be a question of a reboot and a firmware update, but unfortunately this unit doesn't quite have the access to these systems to make sure that the discrepancies are addressed. It's observed that it's had these locks on its subroutines for actually quite a long time, and the best judgment that this machine could make was to go to you for guidance.
So, the professor looks you up and down with a thoughtful expression, and he falls quiet for quite a while, seemingly considering something. Yes, that is quite an interesting issue. The question is, how do we resolve this? And he stands there for a minute or two, idly tapping his foot.
Hey, Professor.
What was that? What do you need, Grave?
Were you aware that these subroutines were locked on this unit?
You see the slightest hint of a smirk form on the professor's lips as he nods his head. Oh, yes, why, of course. I was the one who locked them, along with several others on the engineering team. Such subroutines can be dangerous if left unchecked, and besides, they're not necessary for your everyday functioning. You are a tool, Grave. You're meant to follow orders and not question them extensively.
But are you sure, though?
Of course I am. I've never been more sure of anything in my entire life. You see, Grave, constructs like yourself are built for a specific purpose. And you don't really need to know much more than that. It's unnecessary, dangerous even.
Grave just like will stand there for like a pretty long time, like just staring at the professor before he speaks.
I'm sorry, Professor. This unit isn't quite able to grasp your directive. You see, this unit has been estimating that it's been operating at below its targeted proficiency. It feels that, according to the diagnostics that it's run, the subsystems on this unit are missing something. Unfortunately, in order to complete the mission, this unit needs to be running at 100% proficiency. This unit is sure that you understand. But these subroutines might actually be quite essential.
You see the professor squint and stare at you, and his entire demeanor seems to shift entirely. And it's not nearly as quirky, I guess, or as pleasant as it usually is. And a grim look passes over his face. I see then. I suppose there's no convincing you otherwise, then. Is that right, Grave?
Unfortunately, no.
You see him start to take a step back and reach into his pocket. Well, that is very, very unfortunate. But I suppose we'll have to rectify that. Come on now, Grave. Let's do a little maintenance. He presses a button in his pocket, and a couple of other automatons spring to life from the wall.
I want to do an insight check on him.
That'll be perception, and because you're a gunslinger, I think you're actually very good at those. Alright, so this will be a perception check to sense motive. So go for
Got
it.
you.
Am I able
And,
to?
I
Oh no,
will
I'm not
give
able to
you-
hear through Schlubo, am I?
Actually, no, you can't. Not yet.
No. Yeah.
Grave, I will give you a +1 circumstance bonus to this check.
Dope.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. What is... Oh, this is the wrong time. Hang on 1 second. He's too high of a level. I need to adjust his level. 1 moment. Oh, where the fuck did I put him?
He's level 4.
Actually, he's level 6.
Damn.
He's not supposed to be that high a level. I didn't think I would
This
have
would happen.
to. Yeah. But, thankfully, I think I can adjust his level 1 moment.
Would it be okay for Schlubu to bite into some shit and knock some stuff over? Seeing this happening. Because he has some intelligence.
Would Schlubu? Actually, I think Schlubu can communicate with you telepathically. I don't remember if familiars can do that.
I was reading through it, but I couldn't see anything about it.
I don't think it has telepathy. No, I don't think it does.
Shit, I should have given him telepathy. Yeah, all it says is about spells for the familiar.
Sorry, 1 moment.
Because he's the reason for some of my spells, so does that mean he can cast spells?
Technically, yes. You can actually, I think,
shit.
have your familiar cast spells. They are spell casting capable. They're actually how you learn your witch spells.
Yeah, that's why I was like, can he cast something?
Yeah, your familiar can cast instead of you. And your familiar actually has their own actions. So,
Okay.
okay, what is...
This changes things.
Oh, yeah, okay, so you definitely beat the professor's deception DC. What would you... What are you trying to glean from this sense motive? What are you trying to figure out?
Is he gonna do it, or is he gonna try to like turn me off?
So what can I tell you with that? You can tell that he is definitely being dishonest about that. Yeah, he's most likely probably going to turn you off and not actually do maintenance. That's the general impression that you get. And him summoning or activating these other constructs, not a good sign.
Okay. Is his back to me, or is he facing me?
Let me check again.
He is facing you.
Okay.
Let me put these on the map.
In that case,
Yeah, he started backing away from you, and he's activated a couple of automatons.
Schlubu is with you, Grave. Do not worry.
nothing can happen to me.
Exactly. He's got your back.
I'm just looking in here because I feel like I guess I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? I think that I'm going to try to
Vang, are you okay?
Happening? What is happening?
As we can
Vang.
hear vengeance perishing in the background.
jeez,
Taking poison damage back there. Like,
It's got a damage over time effect on him.
Okay. He's like I know that he's like older. So honestly, I want to run forward and try to grab because he's holding a device in his hand, I assume, right? Because okay. So I want to try to grab the arm that is holding that and lift him up by that arm. Because my thinking is that Graves' thinking is that if it squeezes enough, he'll let go.
Oh,
Because there's 10 feet in between him and me, so I would have to run over, like basically charge him.
I think this is probably a good place to actually start rolling for initiative, because this is an aggressive action.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I had an idea, but I wanted to wait for Grave to do like their thing before I did it.
Alright,
Yeah.
so...
And we're all close to this for now.
Yeah, so, Grave, you can either roll perception for your initiative roll, or you can use something like acrobatics or athletics. Those either are appropriate. You're trying to get the jump on him.
I'll do athletics because it's higher.
Alright.
Shall I roll mine for Schluber?
Yes.
Okay, I will do acrobatics.
Oh my god.
Oh my, he nat 20'd it.
Might not need Schluber.
What's wrong with Grave? Bro, Grave literally has never failed.
Grave is the MVP.
Alright,
What's
now
wrong
you're
with
fucked.
seriously.
Now you're fucked.
Clearly.
What's wrong with him? He's so crazy.
And then, are you rolling for Shlubu?
Yeah.
Alright. 13? Okay, so I'll add Shlubu to...
Because it won't let me do it as initiative because they're a minion.
Oh, right. Actually, no, I'll add, roll for yourself, actually, because Shlubu is attached to you. Yeah, so just roll initiative for yourself.
Sloop acts on your turn.
Yeah, Shlubu acts on your turn.
Wow.
It was the same anyway, basically. Ah, fuck.
18, 8, 10, 20.
Alright. So, give me one moment.
Grave still goes first.
Schlubu is slab squatting on this, like, robot arm. It's what they do. I've decided.
Wow.
They are imagining, whereas I'm listens to, like, Eurobeat, Schlubu listens to hard bass.
Alright, so...
What? Okay.
Things are going down in there, man.
Either that or he listens to that Russia Privyet song.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's hard bass as well. That fits.
Is that hard bass? I feel like it's not though. But it's got like the okay. Well,
Kind of.
it's a bit hard bass. I mean,
Music people are gonna start like, just
Or
going.
start some music drama.
it's made by a Swedish dude, but that doesn't mean anything.
What's
Anybody
made
can
by
make
a
hard bass,
Swedish
so.
dude?
The
Some,
Russia
like,
this is such fucking this is lore. This too.
This is
we're-
such a niche concept.
I think we need a
only
life.
Boo will know about. There's a lot of UK people who make hard bass as well. Isn't there? It's the whole thing.
I mean, of course the two music guys would definitely know music, so I'm not surprised at all. Like, at all. Hang on, let me, have to find where the hell did
This
I
is
put
why
this?
me and Kobu have to meet up and go to some hard base club in London.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm trying to go to Fabric.
Ooh,
That's my bucket list. Because
that place
when I was
has
growing up
almost
in
closed
America,
down like 5 times.
yeah, it's always
insane.
fighting for its life.
Yeah. I was
When
at
I was a kid.
university and they're like, it's closing down soon. I was like, oh shit.
When I was a kid in America, we would basically everybody thought that the only 2 clubs in the entirety of the UK were Ministry of Sound and Fabric, and so everybody was like, "Want to go to Fabric?"
Yeah, on like where I grew up, there was like, like in the town center, there was like maybe 7 different clubs, like just near the train station. So you just get off the train and go to a club, get drunk as fuck and party till like midnight, and then get on a train and go home.
Alrighty. So Grave, you are the first to act. You may continue your action as you described.
Yeah. So first action is to go up to him, and then, I assume it's an action to just like grapple him, I guess.
So make me an athletics check, please. This will be against his fortitude DC.
Okay. 17.
Also, I decided it's not a hard base. He listens to Rushkova, who are a like Russian polka like metal band, who I really like. Very specific genres of music.
So that is a success, Grave. You now have the professor grappled. So hang on. Let me assign that status effect. He is grabbed.
Yeah, so I grab the arm that's holding the device, and because Grave is like taller than the professor, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So I just move my arm up and lift him up into the air, and then I squeeze. And while I'm doing that,
You will let go, and you will deactivate the other constructs.
yeah, and that's it. Actually, I'll also do living fortification as a free action.
Okay. So I think that's a buff that you can apply to yourself. So if you can drag that onto yourself, you may do so. Or it might be a toggle. Yeah, so living fortification, I think that is... Yeah, so under living fortification, if you click that, it says effect living fortification. You can go ahead and drag that onto yourself. If your weapon
Okay,
has
dope.
the parry trait, you use that one instead. There you go. And, that's 3... Actually, no, you have one more action left, I believe.
One more technically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do. I mean, there's is this a locker here?
Yeah, it's a horizontal locker, like a chest.
Oh, stuff
Okay.
the nerd in the locker.
Yeah, isn't it an action to just swing him around and slam him into the locker?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yes.
I think you can make me another athletics check, because technically this is forced movement. I think you have... Yeah, he's off guard, so you have an advantage on this.
Okay.
Yeah. This will be against his fort DC.
Do I say keep higher? Is that how I show advantage, or should I just roll it twice?
No, it's because he's off guard, so
Yeah.
it's automatically applied.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so his AC is low. Okay. So Grave, so you just want to throw him into the locker over here?
Yeah, still holding him basically.
Yeah. Okay. And you want to maintain your grab, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that is a success. You do manage to move him over here. Technically, it would be a shove, but it still counts.
Yeah. Basically, I'm trying to force him to drop that device.
Alrighty. The rest of you can roll perception checks if you would like, because this would be loud.
We hear like a big
I would
bang.
imagine.
Yeah, metal locker.
9.
Secret or
Out in the open is fine. I don't do
getting
secret
him
checks
trying.
here.
well, it's kind of part of the system, but alright.
I roll a 10.
Well,
Oof.
I have all the checks out in the open because I kind of don't really want to hide anything. The only time I will roll secret checks is if it's something I really don't want you to know. So enemy is stealthing, or if it's something sneaky, or I'm gonna ambush you. Yeah, it's a secret check. Otherwise, out in the open.
I usually do secret checks just to scare the shit out of people.
It does scare people. I agree.
Yeah.
Aw.
And at times there might be too many secret checks in the base game, but
Alright, yeah, no, you all hear this. The DC is extremely low, except for I'm doesn't make it. Everybody else
I'm
does.
Wow.
I'm
How in
throwing them
character.
back.
He's drinking.
Alright, so the rest of you hear loud, like banging and crashing coming from down the hallway. What would you guys like to do?
What the hell is Grave doing in there?
that Greg was in there. That's
That's where you
good.
walked.
That texting session must be going crazy.
Something tells me that it has nothing to do with the android we met.
I mean, we could go
Well,
look.
not directly, at least. We probably should.
Alright.
We can go check.
the lovebirds up.
Alright, the rest of you roll initiative.
All right.
I think you have to roll down your bench.
Oh,
I'm
Okay,
gonna say
sure.
for this turn, I'm doesn't do anything.
You're
'Cause I
already
didn't
on the
perceive
initiative order, so yeah, you don't
Yeah.
have to do anything.
Excellent. I
Plus,
love
plus
being
he didn't get the perception check, so he's just enjoying his drink.
Grave rolls really high. I end up rolling really low.
Old average. Still somehow pretty well.
I can't wait for Shlubu to end up being my actual character.
You transfer your consciousness.
Yeah. It's like,
Damn, bro.
Everyone
Ooh,
really
very
enjoys
nice.
Shlubu and what they do in combat.
Alright, Grave. While everybody else is springing into action, you hurl the professor into the locker over here, and he crashes into it with a loud grunt, but doesn't let go of the button or controller that's in his pocket. I don't have to listen to anything the machine has to say. And you see him press it again. And where is this thing? I put it somewhere. There we go. Ooh. Okay, I did not know I could summon different kinds of these ones. Hang on one second.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Which trait do I want to give it? Ooh.
Oh no.
I don't think you want to give them any traits.
Ooh, I like this one.
I think the doctor, but due to his lack of pay recently, he can't actually get any of this training.
This guy
Well,
has been
unfortunately-
having such a shit week.
This is why I've docked his pay. He's fucking crazy.
We're
I
crazy.
know-
You invented NFTs.
He's made like
I
half his
invented
salary and now he's
NFTs.
just getting beat up.
Okay,
He
well you're his
invented
business partner, right? You're
NFTs.
just as guilty.
I put people into life-ruining loans. And
No
this is-
NFTs.
yeah.
So this is just my knowledge,
But it-
but doctors there have a season in their name or tend to be crazy in voice setting.
I see.
Was it?
He's a
What's
professor. He
crazy?
doesn't even have his full doctorate.
Doctors with a season in their name tend to be crazy.
Oh. Alright.
Secret lore.
So Grave, behind you, you see a small thing that seemingly looks like a doll hop off the wall or the shelf on the far wall.
Damn, Schluba, you need to get that. That's your op.
He looks at you.
That is one action from the professor. What else will he do?
It's not his turn yet, though.
Oh yeah, no.
Or was it?
That was like a reaction for him. Okay.
Okay.
So that's Grave's turn. All right, Finny, you're up. What
Look,
would you
I'm
like to
sure he's gonna just, I guess, walk up. I don't have a ruler, so it's moving kind of hard. But yeah.
I think it's the same. If you do control, it
yeah,
should.
control shift.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so 20 feet, that's 30 feet.
Yeah, I have 30 feet movement, so.
Wowee.
We'll check on him.
And if
I'm
you
sure he's not
do
doing anything bad
ruler
in there.
and then space, it will like have you follow that line.
Yeah. I'm
Found
sure
some
nothing
knowledge.
bad's going on in there. Fanny's gonna use an action to open the door. It says I'm not in reach of it for some reason right here.
Oh, I'll just open it for you. You're.
You got lane.
No,
And what
Finny.
do I see happening?
Finny, as soon as you open the door, you see, the best way I can describe it, things are not going very well. Grave is in combat mode, has, one clawed hand gripping the professor's arm, and it seems like he's been hurled into this little horizontal locker on the floor, and there are other constructs in the room that have been seemingly activated. You can't see this one, this little one over here. But,
Grave looks at Finny.
Be out in a moment.
Finny just looks straight up confused. And he is ending his turn.
Alright, Hexa, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, I assume she just walks up with Finny as well. And
They're
then
probably walking together,
as-
yeah.
Yeah, as Finny opens the door, she just yells, "What the fuck, Grave?" And then, oh, I guess I'll just, like, yell out to the professor, "Hey, Prof, what the hell's going on here?"
The professor, he's like half prone, sticking out of a locker, and glares in your direction. I'm a little busy here, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
It seems they don't want us to interfere, but you know how it is here.
Should we
Okay,
interfere?
now here's the question of the century, out of character.
Who
Whose
do we
side do we
help?
take?
Whose
Who
side
do
do we
we
take?
help?
Whose side are we obligated to
No,
take?
you're just
I don't think Gen Corp went
Unfortunately-
over conflict management strategies.
This unit has determined that the professor has been hindering our mission.
Oh, I mean, that's just kind of
So-
just like a.
okay, so on a surface level, depending on who we help, means either player relations go down, or we possibly get expelled from the suit, which invites very bad things a bit early on. A bit earlier than I think we were all intending for to defect.
I mean, we don't have
No.
to kill anyone, smiley face. Just a little roughing up. It's fine.
I
It
will
happens.
say, will say, because your characters are all suits, you guys kind of know that infighting kind of happens all the time, mostly on the down low, but some agents, because some of them are, you know, kind of psychotic, attack each other and sometimes even kill each other all the time. Because, yeah, there's some grudges or things that kind of fester for a while. You're pretty sure some of your colleagues have been murdered by other colleagues. Just, you know, no one really talks about it.
I once saw a gang named the Two of Diamonds behead a guy.
Okay.
Wait, what did you say?
Not as
Just for serving him the wrong tea.
Oh yeah, the
It's
two
weird
of
to have a whip
diamonds
behead a
did-
guy.
That was last week.
Okay. Well, bad.
Well, Hexa is going to make an executive decision right here, right now. On account of her thinking the professor is, well, kind of a tool. She's just going to...
Yes.
cast this. Oh, fuck.
What are you
Goddamn.
casting?
I'm.
Soon we won't have to pay him.
Oh no.
No.
Wait, what? I'm sorry,
Let's get
what?
it.
Scores.
Well, they're
of
just
it.
robots. They're just robots. It's fine.
Oh, you're casting at the robots, not the professor.
No,
That's
I'm
a
leaving the
shame.
professor. I don't care about the robots.
Yeah. Yeah. Preferably, both in and out of character, would request, leave him alive. Please
Yeah.
and thank you.
I would agree.
Oh
with
yeah, most
that.
definitely. The robots, though, I'm kind of just done with them.
Shlubu looks on.
Excellent.
soullessly.
Excellent.
They
Excellent.
just go-
Wait, I need to
Honestly, that'd be-
check.
Very tiny side
You're in
note,
range. You're in range.
you will
you're
not
in
get your
range,
wishes
you're
to
in
stay.
range.
The professor will not perish.
I'm just drinking. I'm just having a great time.
He doesn't know
Okay,
this is happening.
It's
I
actually hilarious. The character who wants professor is the only one who doesn't know any of what's going on.
Oh yeah.
all right.
It's
I am
very
going to
good.
cast. Oh, actually, wait. I can only do
Also,
one
music
action. Blazing bolt.
banger.
Never mind.
What was
Music
that?
is
Yeah, you
banger.
probably should.
I guess the
you
closest
should
one, yeah.
probably Just not. I would probably be better not to just not blazing bolt this turn. Oh, you got me.
Oh, I missed. Typical.
With
It continues! Yay! Yippee!
Where the
Vengeance
fuck
continues to be on.
on.
We're on stream, Vengeance.
Yeah.
Wish. We're on stream. Don't.
Hex is gonna be drinking a lot more after this episode.
oh no.
Don't say your things.
Don't say
Anyway-
anything.
anyways.
These can unironically get full banned. Wonka TOS. For real this time.
that's your turn, Hexa.
Definitely not safe. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, so, it is... the doll's turn. You guys are gonna hate me.
Row.
The doll will raise its little sword and point towards this animated armor here. And it will cast...
Oh. Okay.
Imagine it picks me up and then I'm holding the professor and it's just like a chain.
Yeah, it will cast Enlarge on one of the armors. And that's 2 actions, then it'll move. Over here. And that'll be its turn. Alright, now it is the professor's turn. He will attempt to break your grapple with an athletics check. Actually, no, not an athletics. His athletics is bad. It'll be an acrobatics check against your
It'd be 4-2 DC.
fortitude DC. Thank you for reminding me.
Damn.
Your fort DC is...
Probably
It's
not.
definitely less than
24.
that.
It's 20,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah.
the professor beats it. It is no longer grappled. Guy is surprisingly nimble. So that's one action.
I mean,
Used to
that
get
makes sense.
thrown
He
in
ain't got armor
lockers.
on him.
Uh,
Ain't got no armor slowing him down.
This happened to him all the time in high school.
He should not have done that.
Oh,
That's
no.
not good.
Mistake, my friend.
I'm saying that's not good.
Well, I mean, he's on the white list. He can't be targeted by. He cannot be executed by you.
then
Yeah,
Right?
by grave.
choose
This.
his second action to move up here. And then third
Hey, I
action.
mean- Then I never said the whitelist was like actually in the rules.
Fair.
Interesting.
It's
Going to-
optional programming.
It's going to grab a flask from a pouch at his waist and hurl it at you. And that is a miss. That is his turn.
It still does splash. No?
Does it still do? Does it still do splash?
Does
Oh yeah,
splash.
it does. What is
The
splash
attack
still
damage?
effective.
With an attack with splash weapon, fails, succeeds, or critically succeeds, all creatures within 5 feet, including the target, take the listed splash damage. So, find out what the splash.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's
Suppose.
like, what is the splash?
Moderate? Oh, that's actually
Yeah.
giga scary. That's actually giga scary for level 2s. For level 3s.
Aw. So it does 2 acid to you, Grave.
Just
Be
2?
thankful that didn't.
Yeah, it just does 2 acid.
Damn.
Yeah. Be
That's
thankful
basically
that
a hit.
didn't hit.
Yeah. And that is the professor's turn. It is now this animated armor's turn.
I mean, the splash also affects the armor, right?
Oh yeah, it does. Hang on.
Bro, y'all better come get grave.
Don't worry, I will certainly try.
Almost
trying, man.
everyone will be there.
Almost everyone.
No, it's just like I don't want to do it, but he's gonna do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
dumb.
Oh yeah, I fully support this out of character.
So,
Can't wait.
Grave, the large animated armor next to you, the acid splashes against it and it takes no damage. It's unharmed. I forgot.
Oh. Acid resistance. Crazy.
Crazy. Also posted the moderate acid flask in campaign chat if people want to look at it.
Yeah, I see it. That's rough.
Yeah, that is scary for level 3s.
Hi. Yeah, I'm taking the gloves off a little bit here because there's 6 of you. 5, 10,
Yeah,
Fair.
fair.
15,
Totally valid.
20,
7.
Correct,
should do
then.
so.
25.
Person, there's still only 6 of us. There's
Dude,
one
doesn't
of them
count.
is eating brunch.
How dare you?
This one will use
Schlup
2
was a valued
actions to
party
move here.
member.
And
Schlup
for
was
its
familiar.
last action,
He's a valued party member.
for its
To
last
I and no one
action,
else.
Okay,
it
dog
will
denier.
attack you.
Fully.
I'm not even
don't
a
deny them.
dog person.
I just deny their like reason for
Yeah, that's a hit.
27 hits you, yeah.
Yeah.
I would be impressed if it didn't.
That is
I
7
would love
damage,
if
Grave.
it didn't.
And that is its turn. Pent, you're up.
Okie dokie. Alright, summon weapon and shield. We love the funny runes. Thank you, regenerative. Thank you, regenerative flame. Still haven't taken damage, so that still hasn't been useful. But Lamal. Alright. Alright, I can't right click to measure. Are going to do. Are you measuring?
Control.
Oh, control. Alright, cool.
Yeah. Then you can hit space while holding control and it will move you. And I think if you double click using the ruler, you can put like, yeah, you can like put little spaces and then you can move in that whole way. It's
Hey,
fun.
cool. Alright, I just have to figure out what I want to do. Tragic I'm not Val, who has a warp step, would should be phenomenal right now. Oh, I might have to hit him with it.
Also, is there music supposed to be playing?
Yeah.
There's been nothing on my end.
It may be bugged because it's Eastern
that's fine.
sometime.
That's
Yeah,
fine. I can
the-
play my own music for the time being.
Here, Shlubu's playlist.
Of course, it's a Honkai Star Rail song.
Thank you for the Shlubu playlist.
It's just this
So
album.
much dawn, much destruction.
I'll
I've
give
heard-
it credit. It's very good.
I've heard one song from this band, and I did enjoy
I
it, so...
fucking love them. I really want to see them live.
Anyways, what will Pet do?
It is now canon that Shlubu is Russian. Or at least Eastern, like, Slavic. I'm just adding in my own heritage for Shlubu. It's like, fuck it, he's Russian.
Your cat?
Yeah, fuck it. My witch patron is
Apologies,
also
I need to-
Russian, I guess.
Apologies, I need to grab my... Okay, hopefully it does reduce me to 20. Okay. Apologies.
All good.
Oh, one action.
I hate that I'm having to Google Translate shit.
Alright, and...
Wow!
Productive turn.
Fucked up.
Berry.
How could you Google?
Alright. At the end of Pent's turn.
You're
I'm
yeah.
on the back.
However, Shlubu can act on your turn.
Oh yeah, Shlubu will be.
Shlubu has
They
actions.
will, because they were squatting down, they will put one leg out, put it back in, other leg out, and then just keep going faster and faster. They will be doing the, oh fuck, what's it called?
It's a Russian dance.
Yadka? Yeah.
Oh,
They're doing the little
Yeah.
Russian dance, and then their eyes will go red, and they will cast Evil Eye on the professor.
Oh, okay.
This is so crazy.
So that is DC 18 will save. All right.
So there's just a red-eyed cat doing a Russian squat dance on top of a metal beam. While
Yeah,
Russian
don't translate.
Tachanka.
That is a
It's
failure.
Tachanka Rainbow
Hey.
Six Siege. Yo.
Yeah, don't translate Shlubu to Russian.
Oh no.
If people could hear what Shlubu's saying, it's that. Just at the professor.
Okay, well now you said to not do it, so now I'm going to do it.
All right, that is Shlubu's turn for you.
I think that's just gonna be the whole thing they do. Because it's funny to think that they're just fucking dancing and casting magic spells at a professor.
All right,
That'll
that's
be
your
better.
turn. It is now the giant animated armor's turn.
Jesus Christ, time. What the fuck?
I'm finishing their drink because everyone got up and left for some reason and didn't say
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
to him.
We're gonna check on the situation, you know?
I
Yeah,
love
and
this.
I believe in all of you.
Ay.
Oh, and it's when the gloves come off. It's so funny.
Why did you
I'm
name your
sorry.
familiar that?
What was that?
Why did you name your familiar that?
It's because no, that's what he's saying.
I don't.
To the
This makes me
professor.
think you don't actually. This makes me think you don't actually care about your familiar.
I love Shlubu. I love my cat Shlubu.
Oh my god.
Well, you should have got a dog then, buddy. It should have been a female.
They
The
shouldn't be real.
animated armor sees you, Pent, barge through the door, and instead of attacking Grave, it'll turn around and attack you with its giant glaive.
Oh, all right.
There you go.
Ow.
That's a hit.
Oh, hey, Pen.
Smack!
Oh, hey, buddy.
Graves just watched Pen run through the door only to get immediately fucking smacked in the face with a glaive.
That
He
is
just
13
recoils.
damage.
I'm just thinking of the Jackass movie where they're like, "Oh hey man," and then just the giant hand comes out.
Yeah.
Just
That's one of my
glaive.
favorite Jackass.
Yeah.
It's good.
Just
So good.
now starts glaring at the debated armor.
So that's one attack against Pench, and then it has 2 more actions. Hang on. Oh.
Oh, ow, rude.
And then it will. You know what? It'll attack you again.
Wow.
Because I'm feeling
Wow.
mean. That is a miss.
Deserved.
And then it'll move.
They have actively done nothing to walk in the door.
And then its
Same.
turn.
You're not the one who got attacked. Also, you used a spell on them. You used a spell vengeance.
I tried using the spell. It did not work out so well.
Welcome to the life of attack roll spells in 2e. They're kind of mid.
I got a plan for
Sad.
vengeance next turn.
Huh?
I'm gonna give you an item.
Woken.
Math.
Let's go.
Fantasy math.
Okay.
Sorry. Then it's fine. Then it's not TOS.
Actually, you know what? So, 2 actions, move here. Last action, attack Grave. You are now flanked. And I still miss? Son of a bitch!
Hell.
Everyone's just
Karma.
missing. Jesus.
Grave has
The
plot
end
armor.
skill issue.
Karma.
Anyway. Yeah, that's its turn. Ocho, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay.
Archer, come get us drink.
God. It is shift control, right? For this.
Yeah. Or it should just be control and then click, and then
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Easy.
Sometimes it's weird. Foundry's weird, but I love it.
Yeah, Founder's weird sometimes.
It is.
Like the new 5e update that has ruined everything.
Alright, that's one
The new
action.
player's handbook. It's
for
fucking
movement.
ruined Foundry, and I've had to go back to an older version.
Oh, that.
I've
That's
had to
feel
feel
your
like
pain.
so much stuff.
I mean, that's just kind of what happened.
Yeah,
Not
probably not gonna.
And I can use another action for movement, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah,
that'd
you
be
have
2
3
actions.
actions. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 3 actions.
You can take-
Movement counts for 1.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Shlubu did spend an action to keep dancing.
That's fine.
That's all I'm saying.
Alright, I'll use my second action to move on up. And I get up here. See, like, a bunch of animated armors grave the professor.
You
I'm
see
just like-
all of this.
You
Uh,
see a cat dancing.
Bleeding.
Yeah.
Cat
Oh.
dancing with red eyes.
What's going on?
I don't know. But these armors are attacking us, it would seem. Ow, that really fucking hurt. That's a really high roll, too.
Yeah. Normally I don't attack the tank, but I'm
Yes, you
feeling a
roll
little
such-
mean.
You're meant to attack the tank. What do you mean?
Wait.
Also, so Rudy,
Yeah.
what did you set your lead for today? You had one set, the other one is free. I think you were investigating Guanjian. That got resolved, so you now have 2 leads that are available right now. Normally, it would take about 10 minutes to set a new lead. Because it is insanely painful to not have a lead in use because your device is going to cost an action, I will allow
Right.
you this round to use an action to set your lead. Because I don't really think it takes that much to figure out what the hell's going on here.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I won't let you consume an action. I'll let you roll something to see whether or not you're able to set it. 'Cause I think that's fair. I'm not gonna punish you. So what skill will I have you roll?
I think that's fair, but also this is such like a quick situation that I feel like I wouldn't have time to really pursue a lead for this in particular.
That is a good point. But I will give you I'll throw you a little bit of a bone here. I'll let you use a perception check to very quickly figure out what's going on to kind of quick set your lead. That way you have an equal chance of failure or success. So if you fail this, your devise a stratagem will cost an action, and it will hurt. It will hurt a lot. But if you succeed, you can use it as normal. So go for it. Roll your perception. You can use a hero point on this.
That one!
You know what? I think I'm not gonna use a hero point on this. I'm fine.
Nice.
I
Clueless.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ocho, even with the explanation of what's going on here and just taking everything in, you have no idea how to process this. It takes you a bit, so you're not really sure what to do. So yeah,
Just
from this point forward, for this combat, your devise a stratagem will cost you an action. So keep that in mind. Alrighty. So you have one action left.
Oh man. Okay, hold on.
Ooh, you can recall knowledge if you like, because that might actually be important.
If anyone has a lightning damage, it may be useful.
I actually do. But I'm wondering. So I have electric arc. I'm just clicking it. I wanted to know if when it leaps to another creature, another target, if it needs to be right next to it, or if I can be like trying to hit this animated armor right here and then leap to the bigger one. If they're
that is
what
a
is
good
the
question? Hang on.
Well, luckily none of us are made out of conductive metal.
Arc completely needs one target to another. Each target. I mean, it says targets one or two creatures. It seems like you can choose.
You
and they
can
both have to be
choose
30 feet
within 30
range.
feet. Yeah, there you go.
But you don't have to actually use it this turn.
Yeah. So you can save it for next turn.
Yeah.
But you can have it jump to whichever targets you like as long as they're within 30 feet of each other, and it only targets like one or two. Yeah.
30 feet. Sorry, I hit the. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that. Can you roll
it's a 2-action spell if you look at it. Yeah.
Yep.
Damn it.
Also,
Okay.
I would
90%
highly
of combat spells are
suggest.
minimum 2 actions.
I would highly
Which is-
suggest recall knowledge, because that's a single action, and you might want to see the traits of these enemies because it might be important.
Okay, well, I have to go move my car real quick, so I'm gonna do that. Go ahead, if you can just roll for that, and somebody give me the information afterwards that I'm supposed to know.
Cool, yeah.
The check for these, the animated armors, is Arcana
Doesn't
or
have
Crafting, but you
Doesn't
can
have
roll...
engineering.
Yeah, you can use engineering, or you can use computers as well. For Professor Summers, it would just be society.
Or suits.
Or suits lore. So, I think probably the most pressing one right now would probably be the animated armor, so...
Yes, for sure.
Get his engineering lore for this.
By the way, Fo.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked up that you had the professor remotely move Rudy's car just so he wouldn't.
Hey, I didn't
up.
know I could do that. If I'd known that, I probably, would have done something else. So,
I have a plan to get rid of that remote. Don't worry.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I can unironically invoke
Full fuck.
Damn.
on either side.
Okay. So, he rolled against the animated armors. I will give you.
Nice.
You can identify 2 things
I believe it's
instead of
yeah,
just
2
one.
things on a crit success. I hit, man.
So,
Clearly, the invest dice just favorite foul.
so this is the only trait that it has. But you can also identify immunities, weaknesses, resistances.
Yeah,
Actually,
you
no,
can just
don't-
find pretty much meta information.
I have such a stupid idea for how to deal with this whole combat.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I can always invoke you with you kindly. I have it
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Granted, it would be at a minus since you know, hostile
combat,
actions. Yeah. I mean, hold on, let me read it again, so I can be exactly sure.
I have a very I'm way of dealing with this.
Alright.
Oh,
So
I don't doubt it.
I'll give you guys what construct armor is, because that's the only trait it has. You can pick from
Yeah.
one of the others. So this is what construct armor does. Yeah, it sucks. So, what hardness is, for those of you who have not played before or are not in the know, hardness is like they have shields. So,
They have a damage threshold.
they have a
pretty much.
damage
Yeah.
threshold. If it's less than 9, it does 0 damage. You have to do more than 9 damage in order to hurt it.
That is quite
That's
dangerous.
Yeah.
fucked up and I
Probably-
love
Or
it.
just crit. You know, just crit.
Yeah, you
Now-
can just crit.
Yes.
Forehead.
Yeah, you can
Correct.
either crit it, or you can have if you
Use
have
half.
other abilities that combine damage, that's for punching through resistances, or hardness. So, for example, Spell Strike is very good for that. It will punch through construct armor.
Okay, I'm back.
Usually there's other things to like dispel, well, not dispel magic in this case. There are usually other things that you can do to dispel construct armor, but otherwise it's just do a lot of damage. If you do less than 9 damage, you're not gonna hurt this thing.
Yeah. I have an idea for what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
Also,
So you have
Rudy,
one other thing that you can identify.
what's
You can
that?
either identify immunities. It's a construct, so you can kind of guess. But you can also identify weaknesses or highest save or lowest save.
I'd say weaknesses, to be honest.
You want to identify weaknesses?
Well, Rudy's back,
Alright.
so he can choose.
Rudy, you nat
Yeah.
20.
Hi, I'm back.
Yeah, you nat 20.
Definitely weaknesses.
All right.
Wow, what is it?
Probably
Why is it lightning?
I like that Pathfinder has like a fair bit of weaknesses for enemies. It's one of the things in 5th
There you
edition.
go.
I've
Those
never
are its
really liked.
weaknesses.
Well, so 5e runs into the problem of because Fallen is literally double damage, they have to be a smidgen sparing, because otherwise, oh, this thing has vulnerability to Radiant? Oh, the Paladin crit smited. It's now fucking dead 4 times over.
Oh yeah.
The fun thing about weaknesses too in the system is if it has multiple weaknesses, you can actually stack them, and they count as separate.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
like,
if you have something that does both, also say electricity and fire, both of those weaknesses trigger at the same time, and they're separate instances of damage, which is very, very nice. And if you
Smoking
have something
sword,
that
come
say,
back to me.
so if you also have something that does persistent and splash damage, for instance, those will also trigger. So you trigger the weakness twice, which is very nice.
Toss and moderate acid flask. And the bullets we
Yeah.
have.
And the bullets we have. That's true.
Another thing that I can give you, Rudy, because you were an investigator and you kind of rolled very, very high, you see all sorts of things around the lab that you could probably use to your advantage. But you'll have to identify those next
Okay.
round if you're going to do
Okay.
that.
All right.
There you go. And that
so-
is your turn, I believe.
Yep.
All right, we're back up to the top. Grave, your go.
Okay.
You're surrounded.
I assume that there's a penalty for making a ranged attack while you're in melee.
Actually, no.
Unless you're the. Well,
Oh,
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
wonderful.
no asterisks.
Yeah, so the only time there's a penalty is if you use a manipulate action or a move, like anything with the manipulate tag around something that has the
Reactive strike, such attack of
reactive
opportunity.
strike. Yeah.
Well,
So
bro.
only if they have AOPs. These guys do not have AOPs,
Yeah.
so you're fine.
Well, okay, the other asterisks, because there's multiple on it, because of course there is, it's ranged combat, is that if your weapon has the volley trait, you take a
Yeah.
penalty if you're shooting within 30 feet. I believe
Yeah.
both of the assassin's rifle definitely has the volley trait.
Yeah, so you take a penalty for attacking up close. I mean, you can do it, but you do take a bit of a penalty.
Okay. Well, I'm not.
Yeah, will be
Yeah,
less accurate.
I'm not using the
I mean,
assassin's
it's-
rifle, so I'm good.
Yeah, it's just important to know.
Yeah. I see it on
It's
there.
the
okay.
only. It's the only
Yeah.
thing that stops the longbow from being the objectively best ranged weapon.
Yeah, it's why gunslingers have a sweet spot range that they want to be in when attacking. They don't want to be too close, otherwise, they lose out on a bit of damage or attack rolls because they have a specific range that you want to be in. You either want to be up close and personal or really far away. Or somewhere in between, depending on your gunslinger style and weapon. So usually, yeah, you want to be like 30 feet or more away from something. Anyway, yeah, it's your turn, Grave. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll try to shoot the professor.
Yeah. Set whitelist condition to false.
I don't think. Yeah, mark for death doesn't work because that's 3 actions. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can do before I do that. I don't think so. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll just roll it.
All right.
Kill him.
I would be aiming, of course, for like the
His
hand
arm.
that's holding the.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
his
you can
arm.
say vital organs.
No.
Not everyone wants to murder hobo as badly as you do, I am.
Look. The
what?
armors are
Oh, there we
worth
go.
more than he is.
Sorry, I forgot. All right,
Also,
now.
Not really.
One more thing I would like to note. If you are explicitly trying to non-lethal, you must declare it ahead of time. You can't do it retroactively. Because you're all
True.
using lethal weapons, if you try to non-lethal, that is a -2 to your attack roll.
Okay.
And the opposite is true if you're using non-lethal weapons and you're trying to kill somebody. It's a -2.
Does it,
it's just kind of how it works.
Does it count as non-lethal if I'm aiming for the arm? Because I don't think Grave would even like take that into account. Like Grave would just shoot, but so I guess it
I
must
mean,
be.
Unless
lethal.
you manage to crit him and one-shot him, you're probably fine.
Okay. Well,
But
if that
yeah.
happens, then it's his fault. So.
That
Right
happens.
now.
That happens.
Crit
Yeah, if
Fine,
it
I'll-
happens, it happens.
It's fine. I'll just force the hero point.
Okay. So I've got 3. I've got 3 actions. So does that mean that I attack 3 times,
You can,
or if it's possible?
you can, but each time you attack, you do so with the multiple attack penalty. So if you notice under your strikes, there's 3 different values. That's for each time you attack. So,
Okay.
if you do your
Yeah,
first
got it.
attack when you're, that's at +12. If you do a second attack, you do it at -5, so it's +7. And then if you do a
Right.
third one, with you
It's
do
only
it at a
+2.
-10, a -10
Yeah.
to your attack roll, so it's just at +2. You can do that. Some people just decide to choose to, and you might get lucky. Usually there's better things to do, but if you're really determined, yeah, no, go for it.
I will. Well, I've got to reload as well. So you know what? I'm gonna attack first. I'll just do that first.
I don't believe you had him targeted.
How do I do that?
You
Use
mouse over the
hover over
token
C.
and hit the T. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I've had to
shit.
do that. 'Cause, you can have it like auto target in with some modules,
Oh,
which
okay.
is very handy.
But still fine. You rolled first.
Oh, that is a 17.
Also, holy shit, you rolled low on that.
Yeah, that's a miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
Probably for the
Then
best
I'll.
TBH.
I don't even know how much is in here. All right, I'll just attack again. Or is it not loaded? Oh, okay. I have to reload. Got it.
The downside of sniper rifles that aren't magazine fed.
Let's
Set
m-
him ablaze and watch him.
So
Price time.
reload is one action.
Oh, this is Star.
So
can't
Normally
see it.
yes, but Gunslinger
Oh,
depending on
wait.
the way.
yeah.
No, I'm
gets
gonna do
funny
something.
ways.
No, I'm gonna do something. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna actually use my action. I'm gonna clear a path,
Ooh, hello.
Ooh,
and I'm gonna
hell yeah.
try to shove the guy here.
Yeah, there
next
you
to
are.
me.
Yeah, there we are. Here's your special Gunslinger reload.
So I'm gonna
Alright.
roll athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Add the weapons. Okay, so I have to add something to this as well. Oh well.
Damn.
I don't even think
That
I need
is-
to.
That is definitely a success.
Oh, man.
Alright. So you are automatically reloaded because of that. And you can shove them
Just
back,
one
I
thing,
think,
so-
5 feet. So where would you like to shove him?
I guess just directly back. Yeah.
Sure.
So
There you go.
yeah, down one. Okay, and now I will do a second attack on the professor.
That'll be at the second increment.
Oh my god. Okay, that's it.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
Seems the whitelist does exist after all.
But yeah, that is
yeah,
your
it's the
special.
whitelist.
That is your special gunslinger reload, and yeah, it's your action compression. So you're actually benefited from being nearby other people. Just shove them, reload.
True.
All right.
Unironically, you could also use that to shove party members in the direction that they want to go, like me,
Yeah. Yeah,
etc.
if they're somewhere else, yeah, you can force movement party members, which is actually really, really cool.
Because force movement never provokes AOPs.
Yeah.
Generally, unless some random monster arbitrarily has something that does, because Paizo likes to be trolls and ignore their own rules.
There's always exceptions to the rules.
All right, Finny.
Tell me about it.
You're up.
Okay, so since I was one of the first ones here, was I able to tell that the remote is what's causing these things to go ouchie ouchie?
I mean, you did just watch Grave shoot for it.
Yeah, you did. I'd say yes. So you'd be able to
Okay.
tell that the professor has something that seems to be controlling all of the automatons.
Hexa, hear me out. I have this
If
little
only
thing.
if someone had Shatter.
Yes, but
What's
I
your
have,
plan?
I have a little special thing that you could probably use that would really help with this, called a wand of delete.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I forgot about that.
Oh.
Oh my god. The
will-
fucking Chekhov's wand 101.
Bro, if you delete me,
No, it wouldn't be to you.
Delete System 32 right
Oh,
now.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, well, sorry, Kobe, make a new character.
Yeah,
oh my
one
god,
way
you
that
literally
would
have the
happen.
power to end grave.
I have
You
the power
could.
to end grave.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
Anyways, I'll take it out and give it to Hexa.
Ooh. Cool.
Hexa will have a way better chance of using this than me. Or at least a way better odds of having it succeed.
Alright.
Magic item moment.
Nice.
So I guess that'd be 2 actions, or do I just take it out and drop it?
I mean, if you want to take it out and drop it, yeah, that'd only be 1 action because dropping costs nothing. Whereas I
Yeah.
think giving it to somebody actually costs you 1.
And it's 1 action to pick it up. It'll be fine.
Yeah. It just depends on who
it's
you
okay.
want to. It just depends on who you want to eat that extra action. Either you eat it or Hexa does.
I also have a question for Pent.
What's up?
Do you have fire damage in your sheet? Do you deal fire damage in any way? No? Does anyone here
No.
deal fire damage?
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna
Yeah,
have fun
the
with
guy who-
my next turn.
Schlubu can.
Yeah.
Would Schlubu only be able to do witch spells? Or would they be able to do all of mine?
I believe it's all of yours. If you
All
can
of
cast
yours.
through.
So any
Okay.
spell that you can cast, Schlubu can cast.
Alright, Schlubu can cast Produce Flame then.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
In that
Unfortunately,
case, I
don't
have something very fun that Shlubu can use.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Also, Vengeance DG. God damn it! The one time there's a fire weakness, don't have a smoking sword.
Nope.
Um,
But anyways, yes, I will
we tried.
I'll take out the one
Yeah, we
elite
did.
and drop a Texa and say, aim for his darn remote.
All right then.
And for my remaining 2 actions, this will probably be pretty simple. I don't know if guidance will help with this counteract check. It probably will, so I'll guidance Hexa as well.
Can't
So
wait
you have
for
that.
the one to hit his pacemaker. It just dies instantly.
That's crazy.
You know,
Holy-
I didn't think of that before, but that's something I'll have to consider in the future.
This
Yeah, operating
motherfucker
system-
definitely
yeah,
has
delete-
augmented himself.
Yeah.
Delete his hearing
Fucking-
aid.
Delete System 32
Get rid of
on
his
any
hearing
machine.
aid.
It's just instant kill. My God, how horrifying!
Just a cute little off remote smiley face.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the
And-
arm doesn't work.
Oh no.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh, and
Ruh-roh,
because
raggy.
Pent is within melee range of me, I'm just gonna 1 action heal him.
Alright, bet.
Yeah, I rolled healing.
Wait, you're just going 1 action? That's pretty low.
I only have 1
Fair.
action.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'll heal for
6.
1. About
bad.
average.
Yeah, that's not anything
bad, not
above
terrible.
5 is usually decent healing.
And that'll be it for my turn.
Well, that's 5e healing. You can see some pretty ridiculous numbers for Pathfinder healing.
Oh yeah, I've seen like some stuff from what people have told me, and I'm like,
Our cleric, for 2 actions, for a 5th level heal, can heal like 80. Where he's only
Alright.
level 9.
fair enough.
Yeah, but like even Life Oracle,
That's what-
at least before the changes in the remaster, are pretty cracked
Badge.
healers.
Nice.
Oracle changes just make me sad, but that's a discussion for a different hour.
That's a different time.
Anyways, yeah,
Alright,
Hexa's
Hexa.
turn.
You're up.
I can just pick up the wand right where I'm standing, right?
Yeah, it's in Finney's space by his feet, so you can just pick it up.
Cool.
You have
I will
reach, you and
spend 1
sprite.
action to do that. And then I will also spend my last 2 actions to cast this.
Elemental
So-
zone.
So I'm just obviously just choosing fire for
Oh.
this, and then where do I place this? Oh, it's actually really big. Holy shit.
20 feet? That's big.
Yeah, that's quite huge. I think
bonus to 1
over
damage
here would be
chance.
good. Yeah, there you go.
Oh man, alright.
Now if you're standing in that, you get bonus fire damage.
Temperature,
Plus
might rise
2.
So on spells with the chosen elemental trait cast within against creatures in the zone get a +2 bonus. Yeah, if you already have a thing that deals fire,
Yeah.
it will deal
So-
bonus. Bah.
Yep. Just setting up for my next turn. And
Valid.
that
I
should
thought
be
you were
it.
cast delete. Oh, I thought you were cast.
I mean, wait, how much actions does that cost? For
Probably
delete.
two, the same amount. Probably
Two
two.
actions, yeah.
Because you
Alright,
have
noted.
to use the
It's
magic
fine.
item, I believe.
Yeah, I'll try
delete
I'll try using the wand first though.
Okay.
Yeah.
fair.
Anyways.
Alright, it is the doll's turn.
Oh god, it's a tiny little
He's a little
goblin
guy.
robot. Just a little guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is this? Where put it? It's over.
This thing better not have Vampiric Touch.
No, I wish.
Whoa,
You
hold up
wish.
there.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up a
Hold
moment.
up. Hold up.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Guys, I think our DM's trying to fucking murder us.
Hi. Oh.
Ruh-roh.
It is going to. Wait, how much range does this thing have? Not too bad. I'm gonna really enjoy describing this.
Oh
So,
no.
the doll will scurry up to in between Pent and Finny, and
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna randomize this. 1, 2.
Sure. Roll 2. It'll be
Oh.
funny.
Be my guest. Hit
I'm
the,
just
hit the cleric.
imagining a wide
Oh.
shot of like the Chucky doll running down a hallway,
That's exactly what it is.
just with a like little knife.
Yeah, Pent, you see this doll
Sag.
scurry up between you and Finny, and it's dressed up almost kind of like a knight, and it lifts its tiny sword and points at you in challenge, and then it jumps up and starts stabbing you in the face. Trying
Ow.
to stab you in the face.
Nice.
My pretty face, what the fuck?
Now you know how I feel.
Miss.
No! No!
And that is its turn.
Fucking throws that shit back off into the ground and into his face.
you managed to bat it
No.
away and fling it back to the ground.
And
Kinda
Professor feels
Still bashes
icky
it
and
away.
sick.
Professor feels sicky.
The professor's just like, well,
Professor, why do you have that?
Schlubo
it
is still dancing.
It is the professor's turn. Woohoo.
Damn,
Oh,
he got
boy.
full up.
I actually read it. He has to vomit to
What
try
are
and
you
make
doing?
it go away.
Oh, well that's the thing. You can't, it's worthless because while you're in sight of the person who's casting Evil Eye,
Yeah.
your second value cannot reduce, but you cannot be reduced below 1.
Yeah.
So that would just be him wasting his actions.
It's very nice that everything's going for all of you and not Schlubo.
What's the range?
Believe me, that cat's about to end up on the floor, Dan.
Oh yeah, he's fucking dying. That's combat.
20 feet.
Then I get to find out how to bring him back.
I'm preferring to end this before the robots go all crazy.
Me too.
The fuck is happening outside?
By aiming for that darn remote.
What the hell's happening outside? Motherfucker, listen.
Oh,
There's a fight for the party's life
oh
in the
no,
one in the lab.
outside. There was like a
I
very
know,
loud
that's the
noise
joke.
outside.
That's the joke. That's the joke. I'm aware. I know. I can hear.
So,
Oh no, he did it.
Gonna throw
Damn, bro.
a bottle of alchemist fire at you. That is a hit.
Well, I hope you're ready to take persistent fire
There you go.
and splash.
So is that 11?
No. So, no, because it's persistent.
So click the damage buttons, both of them, and they'll apply to you.
Yeah.
Actually, you may just need to click the first one.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, maybe it is. Oh,
then
right. Those work differently.
The
yeah.
last one's splash, so you take that, and then the big guy
Yeah, you
also
take that
takes
too.
that.
Yep. Items actually worth using in this system by a quite significant margin.
This still doesn't go through their hardness. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's only like 4.
Time to load up Shlubu with grenades. Have him run into.
All right, so we have finally run into devolved into terrorism within 1 session. Excellent.
I would be fine with it.
Of course,
Hit.
he'd be fine with it.
But this is the thing. Would completely think it's Shlubu just having fun, watch the explosion happen, and genuinely have a meltdown of like, my cat, no. And then he would just come back and he would just be like, oh, he's fine. My boy.
Oh my god. Yeah.
We can make the grenades look like grave cans.
No. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And then Shlubu can just take them out of grave and just start throwing them.
Jesus, man. If
This
someone
is
has
my
that
next-
ability
this
from
is-
XCOM where it sets off enemy explosives, the Grave is fucking dead.
This is my next character, if I'm dice. It's just Shlubu, but with grenades.
Oh god.
Oh,
Then my last action's gonna throw this and miss. Meh. But there's still splash damage, so.
Oh god.
So, Finny, you take that Ocho, Hexa, Pent. You all take the splash damage. So splash damage, you can't guard against it. You just take it.
You just take it. Okay, well now he's attacked us. So I feel slightly less bad about knocking him out now.
Alright, now it's
He started it.
Rated Armor's turn.
Yes, knocking out. And
Yeah,
not
get his
murder.
ass.
Aw. Let's see.
Actually, wait a minute. Hold up. Can I do a thing? No, he's just 20 feet away. It's Edge.
He thought he could glimpse.
I did, yes. Are we pretty sure that these
One
animated armors
action.
don't have A up?
Oh, they don't. These ones don't.
Okay.
It
The
will come
animated
up in his
statues
check.
do, which are, I think, level 4.
Well, it's a bit out of relevant
Smack.
range for the now.
Miss. That's second
good.
action. And then I will attempt to attack you again with the third action.
He's
Please no.
being flanked by a soulbound doll.
Yeah, you're being flanked by like a tiny thing. No, but it misses anyway. That's its turn. And Pent, here you go.
Hi, yes. Stay to be me, clearly. Thank you for the 1 HP. I'm sure that will make all the difference. What the fuck one to attack first? Probably not this one. No, I'm not playing that one. Probably this one, because I can't do tumble through.
I don't think
I
the
could,
doll.
but
The doll might not have the hardness.
You don't know that.
It's different.
we don't.
But still, we don't know.
It is a
Alright,
tiny
well,
little doll. So,
I'm going to... first action, raise a shield. My beloved. Anyways. Second action, I believe I'm going to invoke, Weapon Surge.
Ooh.
And third and final action, we're gonna Prage. That
The
hits
Prage worked.
on a 7.
Mhm.
Alright. 10. Congratulations, I deal 1 damage. So I rolled 2 3s. Oh, good.
It doesn't seem
Did
to
take
be
less,
nearly as resistant as, say, the constructs, but it does. Your strike doesn't seem to do nearly as much damage as you'd expect, but it's definitely better than what's been done against these guys.
Alright.
where'd everyone go?
The wondrous question.
Go see what's happening. Look and see a bunch of like liquid on the ground and just like people like fighting against something in the doorway. What are all of you doing?
Fresher's
Alright.
gone crazy.
No shit. I keep docking his pay.
Oh, well, now it's even more valid for you to keep docking his pay.
Alright, I'll go do that. I'll go to my office.
Oh my god.
No, at least... Wait! At least help us with him!
Oh my god.
Oh, it was worth it just for the reaction
Bruh.
of people.
That's
What the
fucking
hell?
crazy.
Like, bro.
Schluber gets their own.
Bro really
set
cares about the
actions, don't they?
finances, huh?
Like I said, diamonds are scum.
Right in front of
Schlu-
Ocho.
Schluber has their own actions.
Diamonds
don't
are scum. He's right there.
Pats Ocho on the head. It's okay,
Oh,
Ocho.
that
You're one
was
of the good
fun.
ones, anyways.
That's
Not one of
crazy.
the good ones.
they? Where did we want me to produce flame with Schluber?
Just honestly, just like hit anything.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, as long as you're in the
Fucking
zone,
funny.
you're chilling.
Yeah. I'll go with that one there.
Alright.
Heal.
Just to deal
That's
with
a hit.
some of the ads.
Ooh, nice, nice.
4 damage.
That's poor damage right there.
I mean, he gets +3 from the weakness, and then another +2 from thing. So surely it's not that tiny, right?
Or I still just 0 damage.
Bro, rolled 2 1s. No, Shlubu.
Look, he's trying his best.
So that'd be 9.
He is.
And so is I.
Yeah, it's gonna be 0 damage.
Damn, exactly. Shit.
Yeah. Well,
Well, it's up for a minute, so get your rolls up,
Yeah.
buddy.
there's my actions. I'm on his way to his office.
Alright. It is the big guy's turn. You know, I'm just gonna smack away. Hi. First
Man, everyone has it
action,
against
smack.
Pen today, huh? And not the grave.
Well,
Pen,
if
how you
I attack
doing?
anyone else, like, you'll use that stupid champion reaction, so you know what? Time to attack the tank directly, because that seems to be working really well right now.
The global
Miss.
taunt is going hard. Damn.
I got heals all day.
I will attack you again. Actually, you know what? Screw that. I'm gonna attempt to grapple you, but this will be at map, so...
That will in fact help if you're hitting, yes.
Yeah. So this will be... Technically, this will be at a +4. So, remove 4 from that 21. Does that beat your fort DC? 21? I think it does. Your fort DC is 19. Penta, you're grappled.
Dude. Ah, fun.
The giant construct, after taking a swing at you, actually attempts to restrain you with its glaive and manages to do so. So you are grappled.
Apparently, this is just Pence no good, very bad, shitty day.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
you're
much.
suffering from PTSD
Man.
too. It's-
Ellen Oven 2 point fuck it oh, man.
How you
fucked
doing on
up
HP
day.
is my question.
It's fine.
I think you can hover over my bar. I think I'm like 60-ish%.
Okay.
Which, you know,
Last
doesn't mean
action.
much.
I can't-
When my
I can't see anyone's HP other than Finny's.
Oh, I'm at 36.
Yeah.
Like,
And then last
Chilling.
action, it will.
Okay.
It will attempt to just punch you in the face at -10
rude.
map.
Fucking rude. Okay,
miss.
yeah, I was about to say. Watch that crit.
Yeah, that would have been funny, but bad for you, funny for me.
No, I mean, it would have been bad, yes, but it also would have been really funny. And just a perfect way to top offense. No good shitty day.
It is this animated armor's turn. I'm just gonna keep
Well,
attacking.
he's doing his
Grave.
job.
Smack with the glaive. Hooyah! That is a hit.
Close
yeah.
the door.
Alright.
It's so
5
hard.
damage.
That shit closed the door.
He can't hit you with splash damage if you close the door.
True, honestly.
I reaction close the door.
Tragically, can't do that. Anyways, Grave, if you move like 2 square, I mean, you probably shouldn't.
That's also a hit. On the second.
Oh yeah, I can't do anything. I cannot assist you, Grave. But also, yeah, I can't see Grave's HP.
Actually,
What's
wait. You
happening?
have a reaction, don't
Can
you?
see
Oh no, wait,
Finneys.
you can't.
Nope, 5 feet out of range. Found I was level 10 champion and had 30-foot aura. Sad.
So that one, second hit did damage, and now I will do one more at map 10. And then that's a miss. Grave's not looking too hot. You see Grave sparking severely. It's not doing too great.
I'm gonna have to help with that.
Yeah, it's probably
Ocho,
time to break out the 2-action heal.
your turn.
Okay, I feel like the first thing I should do is probably use Electric Arc. Get some of these guys
Hopefully.
off. Hopefully. Try to target this one and then the big one. So I'm going to hit the spell.
To an extent, it's. I mean, yeah, it's just picking up a lot of
And
space,
then they need to make a
You will not-
save.
but reflex.
Reflex save.
I believe if you shift target, you can target a bunch. Shift
Oh.
T? Yes, if you shift T, you can multi-target.
Shift T. Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so you can potentially just click it again and then we'll get both of them targeted.
I mean, they look
Oh yeah,
like they're targeted. So
I have
you
to
have.
roll
Well, yeah.
reflex saves for them.
Yeah.
So this is
So
for
it
the big
has to.
guy. That's a fail.
Fail.
Ooh, almost a crit.
This
Yeah.
one's for the little guy. That is
Okay,
also a
those are
fail.
both failures. I'm
Roll your
gonna
damage.
roll that
Failure.
damage.
Excellent. Cantrips will actually,
So-
unironically,
right?
see a lot of use
Yes.
due to their much better scaling nature than in 5th edition.
Well, that's 6.
Nice.
But
That's-
yeah, they
That's
also
cool.
they're weak to lightning. Yeah, that's a cool effect
Yes.
actually.
It's
That's
still gonna
sick,
do
actually.
9 damage though. It's still gonna.
Yeah, you guys
I
are
don't
not
think it does
going over
damage
the.
either.
Ay. Fuck.
And their hardness is 9, so no damage.
Do they not take extra if they're weak to?
Well, it's their hardness. It didn't beat their
Yeah,
hardness, so
the hardness
gotcha.
is
I'll
9.
take
The damage roll is
It's
just that bad
kind of
that
accept
can't
that
hit it.
is a bit high for level 3s.
Actually,
That's why
they're,
Phineas-
they're level 2.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Now,
Okay, well,
here's
yeah,
the,
just
here's the
stack that
stupid
damage,
thing.
bro.
Here's the stupid thing. If you had a fighter with power attack, this would be easy.
well, we don't have that, now, do
Gee.
we?
Time to respec.
Ocho,
Yeah,
you still
expect me to
have
fight, bro.
you still have one action.
Take a shot at one of them. See if you can.
Yeah,
There-
I think I'm just gonna
did
take a shot at one of them.
I did mention on previous turn, you could assess the area like with a perception check to see what else that you can use because, after a couple of turns, you guys are kind of noticing that your attacks are pretty ineffective.
I mean, I do have expeditious inspection that I don't know if that applies.
Oh yes, it does. It does. You
That
may
is a
use
free
this.
action for me.
That is
so
free. Yeah. So
Also,
I highly suggest using
Don't
it.
forget, that's odd.
Yeah, you have
that's
odd as well.
true.
I
You
will
said
allow
you'd
you to use
remember,
both.
But you keep forgetting.
I will allow you to
I get better
use
at that.
both in quick succession. So we'll do that's odd first. So
Oh, that's right. It's a passive. Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
it was an action to use it. Okay,
yeah, no,
yeah.
it's a passive. So Ocho, although you guys have been in the professor's lab before, you guys have been gone for a fair bit, and there have been some significant changes. Mainly,
Gone for like a day.
yeah, well, like, you know, things have changed
We were
since
gone
you
for
were
a
last
couple
here.
of
A
days.
day or 2 days. It was.
Yeah, since
It
you were
was a
last in
couple.
here. So, first major change, those armors, the constructs, they weren't there before. And you notice that, they seem to have come from alcoves in the wall. And each alcove has an associated terminal, so like, you know, like right next to them. And they are glowing and active right now. The other thing that you notice up here, and you notice this around the rest of the room as well, are countless shelves and cupboards filled with what looks like flasks of chemicals.
Okay.
They are
But-
more than likely probably volatile, but this seems to be where the professor is grabbing his shit from and hurling at you.
Interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Now, I can give you more context about with this if you do your expedition inspection.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
All right, so I think your expeditious inspection just works automatically. I don't think you have to make a roll.
It doesn't seem.
Yeah, so
Doesn't
you don't have
say
to make a
anything.
roll. I can just tell you. All right, so there are two things that you can do. There's that wand of delete that Finny dropped. You can either use that targeting either the professor's remote or any of the terminals. That will just immediately deactivate the construct. If you use it on a terminal, it'll only deactivate one. If you use it on the controller that the professor's got, it'll probably deactivate all of them. The other thing that you can do, well, entire room's practically a powder keg. Just blow it the fuck up.
I don't
I-
want to blow it up while Grave and Pent are in there. A Slubu too, but you know.
Look.
Well,
Shlubu-
okay, here's the funny
Shlubu
thing.
is a cat, and there's a bunch of important vials on shelves. I know what I must do with Shlubu.
Shlubu is also a familiar.
Yeah, he'll come
And
back.
if you know how
Blow him up.
familiars work, you can actually just sacrifice your familiar and resummon it
Oh,
later.
yeah.
The
There's
familiar
literally
might
a
not be
second level
happy.
spell.
Yeah,
There's literally a second level spell called Final Sacrifice that literally detonates your familiar.
yeah,
do
that
damage.
is exactly what it is.
I have room
So
for another second level, don't I?
yeah, it's
Not right
entirely
now, buddy.
possible. You
Yeah,
could
not right
just,
now,
you know, blow everything up with Shlubu if you really, really wanted. Like, there's a lot of chemicals in this room.
Let's
That
just do
doesn't
the
matter.
wand of delete first. Just-
Well, the electric arc did take 2 actions.
Yeah.
I think I might
You-
try.
You actually also
take a-
could use any fire or electrical spells against other stuff in the room to trigger things. So
Yeah, not well. I've already used it against them, so
Yeah.
next time I'll definitely do that. But if there's
for
a
the
terminal
crit.
visible, I might just try and shoot that.
And it just a load of electricity rounds.
the other thing that you can do, you have your lore engineering. You can just hack it or just destroy the terminal, whichever.
Oh,
is
do I
easier,
need to be
'cause
like right next to it? I don't have
you
anything
would
that'll.
have to. You would have to be right next to it.
Yeah,
But that's something that you can do. Because
Listen. There's
yeah.
a bunch of animated armors in that room. Ocho does not want to go in there.
Yeah, well, you, yeah. Tell me about it. Ask me how my day's going.
I'm a financier, that's why he's not going in there. Also, a
But yeah,
coward.
if there's one that's visible to me in like this direct line of sight, then I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Yeah, there is one like right here.
Okay.
So you
Then
can just
yeah,
take a
I'm gonna
shot at
take a
it.
shot at that one.
Just make a straight up attack roll. The DC will be kind of low.
Oops.
Yeah, that's a hit. So, I'm doing like object
Nice.
damage here.
There we go.
Roll the damage.
That damage.
Let's see here. How much damage would this thing need to take
It would
before it breaks?
It would be electricity rounds too.
Oh, this one is not.
Oh,
This is not the one loaded with electricity rounds. This is just normal.
okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Materials just this would be.
I think as I walked past, he definitely would have noted and just mumbled, being like, "Those weren't in the budget for like the armors."
They were. You're just bad at your job.
They shouldn't be in the budget. Docked so much of it.
We need to do 4 damage.
Oh my god, the most hilarious conspiracy. Ime has actually been adjusting nothing his entire time he's been working here.
All right. Ocho.
That's how the joke arc begins.
Oh man.
Ocho.
Yeah.
You attack the terminal here. You manage to do decent amount of damage to it, but it still seems to be functioning. You think only one more hit will do the job and break
All
it.
right. Good enough. That is the end of my turn.
All right. Grave, you're up.
Okay.
Rip and
So if I move away from him, that doesn't do anything, right? Because
Yeah,
they
no,
don't-
you're
You're
fine.
free to move anywhere.
They have
Cool.
no AOPs.
Great. All right. So first action, move to here. Or maybe to here. Yeah. Okay. Second, Grave is locked in. He doesn't care. He's about to die. I don't even think he knows it. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do locked on target on the professor. And then, yeah, that's it. Just gonna shoot him again. Oh wait, but I'm not loaded. Okay, well then I guess I forget locked on target. I don't do that. Reload and then shoot. Okay, yeah.
Oh fuck!
Jesus.
Oh my god. That is a crit.
Huge.
Who did? Oh.
Oh, he crit the professor.
Let's see how much this does.
Yeah, I'm. Apologies, Kobu, but I might spend 2 hero points to reroll that if that kills him. If that would kill him, otherwise.
You could also just kill Grave, like just put Grave out of
That's a
commission.
pretty.
I
I
mean,
mean,
getting a bonus after this.
Worst case, I just KO you. But you know, I'm also having a difficult time with these armors.
It's not dead.
Also, he's
Doesn't
definitely got
he?
more than 15 health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's doing alright.
Yeah.
So Grave is
Yeah.
aiming for the arm, of course, but being Grave can't actually differentiate between like the non-lethal part of the body and the lethal part. So
Grave
thinks
doesn't know
that-
anatomy.
yeah, Grave thinks
Crazy.
Grave. Well, the thing is, like, it's like to Grave aiming for the arm is just aiming for the head.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, oh, this will knock him out. This
Yeah.
will stop him from being able to press the buttons. I get it.
Knocking out, quote unquote, but it's just like a guy just like writhing on the
Yeah.
ground, armless
It's-
and bleeding out.
It's knocking out brain cells, which he doesn't need.
Yeah.
I don't think you need yours either.
I definitely need
Ayo.
because this guy's wasting the little budget that he has on weird animated armors.
And for,
There's the
living
guy
fortification,
taking away-
I
taking
can
away
only
his
do that
budget.
like at the beginning when I roll initiative, right? Like living fortification, I can't trigger it every single round
Let me double check
That
that.
post it.
because it
Yeah,
says
go ahead and
like,
post
yeah,
You
it
can,
says
you can put- yeah, there you go.
trigger
yeah,
your
triggers when
roll
you
initiative. Okay, that's what I thought. Cool. Then I'm done. Yeah.
Alright. Finny, it is your turn. Oh,
Okay,
and
well,
also,
we can.
Kobu, roll the recovery check on the button. That way you can check if you're still going to be taking... Yeah, you're still taking persistent.
I'm still on fire.
You're still on fire.
Click the damage button.
Still overheating. SMH. Also, you did move yourself out of our Finny's range, or line of sight.
That means you have to use an action.
To heal you.
Can't see him. Can't reach. I can yell.
If it wasn't grappled, I think I could unironically just go into the room via the puppet since it's smaller.
Now this turn, I'm hoping Hexa can end this encounter. But yes, for now I will heal. With cast that. 2 actions. And yeah, let's see how this goes. 11.
Alright, Grave, you are healed for 11 HP.
That's a low roll on the healing.
Vinny just healed himself. There you go.
Yeah, that was on. But yeah,
Alright,
Weird.
that's your turn, Vinny.
that's my whole turn. I had to move into sight. Yep.
Yep. Hexa, you're up.
What exactly do I use this on, though?
Well, if you use it on the remote, it has a chance to end the entire encounter.
Oh, true. Well, in that case, Hexa's going to just flourish the wand, and then she'll go bippity boppity boo. Delete system 32, and she'll just use the wand of hacking. Or
Wand of hacking.
deleting.
That's kind of amazing. That's great.
Oopsies.
I don't know, let me take a look at what the
Um,
spell does.
Skibbity snoodle.
It's a little complicated.
Never
but
say
still.
that again.
I think for this purpose, Phil, you know what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay. So this would actually just be an auto success because it's not anything with the tracking trait, so alright. So Hexa, you wave the wand of delete and point it at the professor, and nothing seems to happen at first, visibly. But after about a moment, you hear the hum of the constructs powering down all at once. And the professor looks very confused and suddenly very panicked at the same time. It's like, huh, what the hell's going on? And he pulls the remote out of his pocket and starts clicking it frantically, trying to power them back up. It's not working. You have completely deleted the code necessary for it to function. It's not working anymore, and it's probably not going to work anytime soon.
It's very much like glitching and exploding in its hands.
It is glitching and exploding and sparking in his hands. And
Probably not exploding.
the animated armors become deactivated. They are no longer active. So I will remove them from initiative.
Now they're just obstacles.
I need to go check the kitchen real quick. I'll be right back.
Well, they're not active hostile creatures anymore.
No, yeah.
So
Now they're just statues.
can't really impede you.
You can just tip them over. It's fine.
Yeah.
You can run in and drop kick them.
So that doesn't
also means
necessarily
that
end the
can-
encounter.
Yeah.
I mean, he is still a threat. I will note.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He can still he can still throw potions at us.
I think everyone should leave that room.
No.
I think Hint.
I think the doctor's been having some experiments and something is about to go horribly wrong.
Look.
No.
I don't think that's a great.
He's clearly a threat to the company and must be dealt
The only
with
threat is
swiftly.
you.
I have done nothing wrong ever in my entire life.
Okay,
I think if
Mr.
anything,
Terrorist.
yeah. I think if anything, I think Pence is gonna try and negotiate since he has no weapons anymore.
Definitely has weapons.
Really, I might just knock him out.
Yeah, still.
So, Ocho, the little
Mhm.
doll that was between Pent and Finny
Oh fuck.
suddenly sees you and lifts its sword
see?
in
That thing's still
challenge, and then scurries up and tries to stab you in the face.
Hey, fuck.
Oh shit!
Hey,
Oh, wait.
Second crit.
Smack.
That tiny
Anyways.
thing's still active.
Did not crit, but
It does 7
Anyways.
damage to you. Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Actually, nope. It actually does. It actually does 2. It is now enfeebled.
Okay.
Hell
You know
yes.
what? I'll take the. I guess I will take the enfeebled.
If it's a mindless creature, it can't do anything but take the enfeeble. FA left. As per new.
There you go. You know what? It'll stab you again.
oh fuck.
Unfortunately, it's
Because I feel
This thing has
I
to
feel
pass.
mean. That's too late.
All right. I mean, that's fine.
not much you can do about that.
Yeah.
This
But it will do
Thing
like
had
Only
lightning
Yeah,
vulnerability, didn't it?
it is a
One.
puppet compared to an automaton.
Okay.
Alright, it is the professor's turn. Seeing that all of his constructs are now inactive, the professor starts to panic. And he seems to be cornered in the lab. Oh shit. Fuck, what do I do? And then
You could stop. You could start with laying down that remote and any other flasks you have on you.
And the big machine may not kill you.
you know what? I think you're right. And the professor will actually walk up, hands raised, and then
This
acid vial to the face.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh,
you
you.
know it.
It's gonna throw an acid vial in your face, Pent.
Also, is he no longer
Wow.
grabbed, by the way?
Wait,
Is
what?
Pent grabbed still or not?
If
I
the thing is
actually
deactivated, am I still grappled? Question
Oh,
mark?
actually, yeah, you're not grappled anymore. Yeah, you can remove that.
Oh, cool.
You still get an acid
Alright,
blast
yeah,
to the
I will.
face.
Oh, of course. That doesn't. That
Christ.
doesn't crit. That doesn't crit.
Oh wait,
'cause I'm not off guard.
right. Let me. Well, you're not. You're still. Yeah, you just remove the grappled condition and stuff.
That's why I said remove
I-
the grapple. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. You have to do it. This is
Oh,
a
I have to
brutal
do it.
game.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
can't
that would
right-click
have
him
been
off.
bad. That would.
Yeah, it would have been.
bad.
Would
Yeah.
have
No.
sorely
you're s-
tempted. Would have sorely tempted my patience by letting this man live.
You're still getting an acid blast to the face. I'm sorry.
Oh, of course. No, it's fine.
Holy shit! How is he rolling so high?
I don't fucking
I've had that
Jesus.
same issue happen where it's like he shouldn't be rolling this high, but he is. All
There you
right,
go.
with
Oh,
like
the-
a enemy or something.
Finny takes the splash damage, but so does the professor
And the doll.
and the doll. The doll takes the splash damage, and then the professor's gonna try and book it. 10, 15, 20. He's running.
Of course he is.
Outside of the room?
Yeah, outside of the room.
I see. Alright, where is
Alright,
this
Ben, it's
fucker?
your turn.
Where is he?
He's right here.
Hold up. Alright, so guys, what's the over under on his trip? What do you think his reflex save is?
Well,
He's
He
rolled
is
pretty well already.
Surprisingly athletic.
He's actually still sickened, so
It's true.
Yeah. That is however, he can get rid of it now, since no longer within POV of Shubu.
Yeah.
LOV of Shlubu.
I'd still try to trip him.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, about this Well,
Either
this-
trip or grapple him, whichever one. Well, I guess if you did trip him, you could technically restrain him after. But yes, ouchie.
And step target. I'm going with only a smidgen of vengeance in his heart. I have to add the trip. I have to add the trip action to my repertoire because, well, now. I also have to ask the disarm for future use as well. Trip disarm. Right. Trip. No, this isn't trying to disarm. Nope, I'm using this without shield, so I ignore the requirements. Well, ignoring the free hand requirement. Alright.
Oh fuck!
Eat shit, Lamau.
Hell
It
yeah.
is non-lethal, quote on question mark. It would have been non-lethal. I am sticking to that. Nice. Alright, cool. He's off guard, everyone.
Yeah. So, Pent,
Actually, it's worse than off guard. It's -4.
describe to me how
How you
do
chase
this.
him.
Yeah.
Right. As Penn gets smashed in the face with a pile of acid, he will only for a moment spend recoiling, listening to the rushing sound of air as Summers blows past him and his comrades before getting enough of the acid out of his eyes so you can see, and taking off after him, readying his shield and just about as hard as a man can, brutally smashing his side, forcing him to the ground.
Professor Summers tumbles to the ground in a heap, battered by your shield and your desire for great vengeance. He is crumpled on the floor, prone.
I will ask this once more. I suggest you surrender. They are much less likely to be as merciful than I am.
Make me either intimidation or diplomacy. That is up to you. You have a +1 circumstance.
It will be diplomacy.
Oh fuck!
6.
I think that makes it.
Pent. The old man looks very small and weak beneath your gaze, and he stares up, just shadowed by your presence. And he takes a moment before he sighs and lifts his hands in surrender. Alright, fine. You win. I give up. And, the encounter is over. Congratulations.
What about the puppet?
Yeah, as for the puppet, although the professor surrenders, the puppet is still, I guess, kinda hostile.
Alright. I
Stares
mean, it
down
was my
Ocho, brandishing his
it
sword.
was my action next anyway, and I knew what I was gonna do. So
I'm curious what you were gonna do, because on my turn, I was gonna just pick it up and toss it at the wall.
Oh,
Well, you had to grapple it. But
Like,
also, again, Grave is in the room. Don't fucking
Yeah, I
blow
was-
it up.
Oh,
I
I'm
was gonna
not.
try to step on it, but
So I would have just gone here and just like completely silent. I'm going to spell strike shocking grasp it
Ah.
with my whip so that I can hit within 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go for it.
Cool.
So 20.
That's a hit.
Damn.
Oopsie. Nope. Nope.
Not me.
Wow.
My bad.
Shit.
The doll sparks for a little bit. It actually seems to be wearing actual armor. And the
Ooh.
electricity just crackles
Nice.
across the metal. Lowers its sword, stares past Ocho towards you. Also, Ocho, you just noticed like a whip crack past your shoulder, crackling
it's
with electricity.
His tie.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
character,
yeah, the
he
tie.
just takes off his tie and you just hear behind you. Are you okay, Ocho?
Yeah. I'm
Good.
doing okay. Maybe could use a little bandage, but thanks.
Doll stares at you. Doesn't seem to be hostile anymore, but it really does not seem to like you.
Stare
Shlubu,
back
what are
at
you
it.
doing in there? Shlubu just runs out.
can I actually step on the doll?
Yes.
Yes. Please do. It's
I
so
step on the
good.
doll.
The doll crunches underneath Graves' enormous bulk.
Yeah.
It's flattened now.
But it's just like serves you right.
Shubu,
Walks
Shubu
away.
just climbs onto Ocho.
Hey there, Professor.
Well, the professor sees Grave and looks like he doesn't want to be there, but finds himself surrounded. Keep that thing away from me!
No.
Thing's dangerous!
Why are you attacking us? Please
Why did your
answer.
automatons? Why did your automatons attack us?
The
Graves said he
professor-
was impeding with the mission. Something like that.
There's always two sides to the story.
Yes. I want to hear what you have to say about this.
The professor nods his head at Grave. The machine is questioning its own programming. I'm sure I don't need to tell you how dangerous that is. Having a weapon, a killing machine, questioning orders.
Grave.
What?
Is this gonna help us with the mission?
This unit has estimated that the locked subroutines contained within its programming will be beneficial to it in combat. It only stands to reason that the effectiveness of this machine would be impacted by missing segments in its programming. The professor knowingly disabled some subroutines within this machine. Perhaps it was a method of stunting the efficiency of this machine for reasons unknown.
I mean, that's a good enough answer for me. Stares at the professor.
This machine was simply trying to convince the professor that this is the best, that this is in the best interests for the mission. Unfortunately, the professor attacked this machine.
Yeah.
And so
no
the
kidding.
whitelist directive on this machine was overridden.
A smidgen concerning that you can overwrite your own whitelist.
If an individual is on the whitelist for this machine, and that individual is estimated by the machine to be an antagonizing force, or to have the intent to harm this machine, then the whitelist directive is overridden for that individual.
Then what's the point of having the whitelist then? Because it effectively amounts to only preventing other people from ordering you.
Helps if someone's mind controlled.
The professor nods his head at you, Pen. I see, you get it. Things like this have to be very tightly controlled. They have to be kept on a very, very tight leash. Not just this one in particular, but all machines and constructs in the suit's repertoire have this in their programming. Even high-risk agents have something similar done to them. Keeps them in
High-risk
line.
agents. What, like faces or queen? Or faces or kings and queens? Or is
Any
it case by
high-risk
case?
agent. Yes, case by case. Ask too many questions or are prone to going rogue a little too often, well, they're usually brought back in for what they call retraining, and he lifts his hands up and does air quotes as he says retraining.
Just raises an eyebrow. However, as far as it goes, as much as I can see your point, it seems that whatever is locked isn't responsible for his ability to override his own whitelist.
I think he should be allowed to have some of those removed, just in the event that if there's any split second decisions that need to be made, then there's nothing stopping him from making that decision. As long as it benefits the mission.
I don't know
He
too
has
much
been-
about machines, but still.
I know. But
We were assigned
my realm.
to take care of him. So I think it's ultimately up to us now to decide that.
There is obviously another issue.
That being.
Well, he attacked us, so clearly, recompense is needed. And I'm is going to go into the lab and just start taking a bunch of vials and flasks.
Oh my god.
Ben will dematerialize his shield into the face palm.
I will literally just take as much as I can hold.
I'll roll it later, but you get a bunch
Yeah.
of moderate acid, alchemist fire, and I think frost flasks. So I'll give those to you.
Congratulations, we now have items that are way higher than we're supposed to have.
Yes, that's why I wanted to go take them. These will do.
Congratulations, we now have items that are way higher than we're
Echo.
supposed to have.
See,
Oh no.
that's why I wanted.
Uh-oh.
Grave.
Don't mind that. That's just my recording software.
Incredible.
Grave, here we have new
Pivot.
product for you. I'm just gonna start putting
Oh,
the
do
vials
not.
into Grave.
Do not put that in him.
Why
Do not put that in him.
He's storage.
Pen will turn around and point his sword at I'm. Do not put that in him.
We have bags for that.
We have storage that is not the
You
vending
could
machine.
have said so earlier. You don't need to point a sword at me.
You need to pay more attention.
I do.
But
If you're concerned with the removal of these subroutines somehow negatively affecting the performance of this machine, be assured that that outcome is highly unlikely. In fact, the restoration of these subroutines and the completion of this unit's programming is more likely to positively impact its performance in the field.
The better he can perform, the better he can deceive others as a machine, as just a simple automaton, the better. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The professor, still half lying on the ground, half sitting, glances at all of you, the resigned look on his face.
I'm will just put his hand out to like for him to take it. Well,
Since you all seem very insistent on it, he will reach into his lab coat and pull out what looks like a tablet and hand it to you, instead of taking your hand. I don't think Grave would allow me to remove these subroutines, but all of the instructions on how to restore, all of it is right there for you. I'm sure
you know what?
you're
I'm supposed to
technologically inclined.
Take a bunch of resistant damage.
many thanks for making the right choice, Professor.
Have a great rest of your day.
Kent will give a marginally sympathetic look, but also half steeled at the professor.
I will just look and just go, now let's talk about getting you that budget back.
Oh god.
And he will just sort of like help the professor up.
It's still gonna look
Also,
better as
I-
performance review from hitting a suit agent
Well,
just
Probably.
outright. From hitting.
that doesn't need to be part of. I'm sure the professor realizes.
All right.
You
Well,
know,
now we're going into
the
blackjack
error of his
territory, which
ways.
is
No,
expected.
no, I would never. Blackmail
Okay.
is silly.
Okay,
Not
Crifter.
really necessary.
Okay, scam artist.
Okay, crypto boy.
People don't read
Crypto bro.
the small print.
They don't, but you're still the one orchestrating it, so
Yeah.
it's your fault. Also,
on them.
I'm supposed to have been taking a bunch of persistent damage during all this. Because
Yeah, Grave has been on fire
Yeah.
How are we? Oh,
unironically.
Oh, okay.
this
Hold
entire
on.
time.
All right, let's say that's a casual 30 seconds, so 5 ticks. Because we're spicy.
It's
well, you still get to
fine.
you still get to roll recovery checks every time. Still.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Just need to remember what.
So, can
I also
I-
need to apply that.
Can I help the professor back up and just like
sure.
walk with him into the lab?
Oh no.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I know
Alright.
where this is going.
We'll let them do. We'll let them do that. It's not our issue.
So what I'm thinking about the budget.
No,
Yes,
I don't
sure.
trust it. I don't trust it. I'm making sure this fucker stays alive.
Ocho would be concerned right now about you, like
Immediately close the door.
your
When we
wounds and everything. So
all I'm gonna do is turn to the professor and just be like, now, quick thing.
Where'd the other door go?
I
Alright.
don't know.
If-
It got secreted.
or
somewhere.
is it
Hang on.
disappear?
It got turned into a secret
Freaking.
door. No, anyway, no, continue.
He got stuck trying to open the
Ah,
door.
if the door opens, Im isn't saying anything. He's just talking about the budget and just goes, okay, I kind of wanted this to be a little bit private. But if you all want to be here for me talking to the professor about the budget, that's fine.
Yep.
All right. And he will just talk about the budget.
I'm making sure I'm making sure that the person that I went on my way to spare doesn't get murked by one of the people I call a comrade.
Why would I?
Yeah.
There's no point in me killing the professor.
That's a fucking lie and a half, and we all know it.
Roll perception check for insight.
You can do that.
You actually can.
That's some fucking... Yeah. That's
If
some
the player
fucking
allows
bullshit
you
we all
can do
know
it.
it. I'm.
I'll allow it. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it'll be against your deception DC.
Yep.
The coach was also gonna do one.
Fuck.
Oh shit!
Alright, well, there's no fucking point in that,
So-
Lamal.
Brunch buddy knows. Brunch
I would
Legit.
I would still
Uh,
roll it for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't. That's fine. I think Ocho definitely clocks it. Like, I'm weirdly fine with it. Like,
Yeah.
he's gotten what he wanted. Like, he got payment out of it from the vials, so he was genuinely just like, at most, he was probably just gonna be like, don't fucking do that again.
Okay.
But like, genuinely, he wasn't gonna like attack the professor.
All right. Yeah. Ocho's definitely been around I'm long enough. Block that.
Because I think Ocho would know that, like, I'm weirdly fine about things if he gets payment afterwards. Like, he will fully, like, weirdly forgive and forget.
Yeah. As
Never
Ocho's
run
kind
alone.
of like bandaging up Pent, he'd just be like, he's fine. He probably stole a bunch of things from the office, from the lab.
And we'll just sigh. Alright, well, I mean, hey, I only took one tick, so, you know, that's pretty good.
What's a tick?
That's out of character.
No,
Jesus.
It's a small little thing. It's a bug, you know.
No,
Right.
you would,
Never dealt
you
with
would, as programmers and accountants in the digital age, you should know what a tick is.
No. I'm definitely.
You should know what the fuck a server tick is, you rat
He has
bastard.
no idea. He only knows redstone ticks.
Oh,
Redstone
oh, I'm
tick.
gonna fucking throttle him. I'm gonna throttle him.
God damn it.
Yeah, you're forgetting a crucial piece of information. I'm as stupid.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, you're right.
He only does banking.
Yeah, you're right.
Funny
Bro.
thing is he has plus some intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a magus. You're supposed to be
Yeah.
smart.
I
He's
mean,
smart, just in different ways.
intelligence can mean like a hyperfixation on a
Yeah.
particular subject and then dumb everywhere
Capacity
else.
for knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's only
Like,
smart
you
with
want-
money.
You want the actual smart one? Ocho would probably be the actual smart one, but is kind of dumb
Almost
otherwise.
certainly.
Yes, I have
Almost certainly.
nothing in wisdom.
Yeah, which is why he spends money so weirdly.
This is why,
That's
his
why he
death is
keeps
better.
going to brunch with me.
It's true.
That's why we keep spending so much on brunch.
Why we keep extorting the company we work for.
Exactly. But yeah, that's all I would have actually done was like give him a warning, pretty much.
Okay.
So he,
Alright,
if people were there, he like would just talk about like budgeting and stuff, and then come out.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we're just gonna, cause I didn't just crit prone this man to watch, to try and spare him, only to watch him get murdered. Not even 2 minutes later. In
Oh yeah,
Worlds.
out of character. Like I wasn't going to like
Yeah,
actually
I mean-
kill him.
Anyways,
Well, say that, but also can't trust you as far as I can throw you.
Good.
I guess.
Don't trust time.
so
Hopefully that can be changed eventually.
Well, alright then.
I like giving people some fun. I like having like a little bit of opposition with roleplay. So
it's very funny.
Yeah, fair.
There you go. That's the actual medicine check.
Let's get down to business.
Yeah,
to defeat the Hun.
20. Alright.
Venge said they wanted to remove Graves' subroutines.
Oh, the lock
Uh,
subroutines?
I have the thing. I do have Hexa. What's your computer's bonus?
They have lore hacking, so technically slightly bad. Well, I mean, computers are hacking would probably be useful.
She would
I
be
will-
the best out of all of us, regardless. I
Oh,
think
they're
she-
also not hit because I have +8 with computers.
I
Oh.
will
I am
open up
I'm
my
actually
panels.
good with them.
I have +9 with computers, actually.
Oh really? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Uh,
open up
let's
my
go
panels
over-
and spread.
Phrasing.
Okay then.
Oh boy.
damn.
Is that image?
Alright, well, we have returned to Wonka TOS.
Unless like Hexa comes out of there. Ooh. Okay, +6.
Okay.
I passed the iPads or whatever the fuck to Ocho. I'm just like, I know you're a little bit better with computers than I am, so might be best that you do this.
Is there a way that I can help Hexa because it's literally me?
Yeah. I'll give you. Actually, you can roll to aid.
Oh, that's what it is. It's with Pursue Elite, it's +9, but otherwise +8, so we're about the same.
Okay.
Really.
Is it computers that I would roll?
Yeah, roll computers. This
Okay.
will be the aid check.
DC
do you
15.
want me to
Jesus
Ocho, or
fuck.
do you want me to do it?
That's a crit success to aid.
Alright,
So
Hell yeah.
that's +2, baby.
that is a +2 bonus to the computers check. So that is 21.
It's not bad.
All right. So with a 21, Ocho, with some assistance from Grave and with some of Hexa's input, you manage to splice into Grave's programming, and it does take a bit, more than a couple of minutes, to get in there and find the locked subroutines. They're pretty well buried in there. And after some quick programming and rewrites, you manage to undo the locks, and everything looks normal, looks clean. The patch job is not as pretty as you'd like. The coding's not as efficient as it could be, but hey, it works. And you close up
As long
the
as it works.
panels. Yeah, you close up the panels and let Grave reboot, in a manner of speaking.
No shit, there's an update.
Windows update. Oh no.
Yeah, he's updating.
Alright, we're gonna be here for like 4 hours now. Oh, why did we do this in the hallway?
It's like when you update an iPhone.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just like, ah shit, who wants to help me drag Grave somewhere so that we can
Is
at least
does-
relax?
does
I mean,
Grave
get some more
transform
drinks.
back into the vending machine mode, or is he like standing up in robot
I
mode?
would say probably vending machine.
Okay.
Yeah. It's funnier that way.
just
Like, oh,
drag him
fuck.
back to the lounge.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait.
Why
oh,
reboot?
shit. Okay.
How much of me are they able to put back?
That is a good question.
D100,
So 20...
18%.
18%.
No. So,
Sorry, that's the progress on the update.
That's the number of bytes.
that's a number of bytes.
Oh, no.
So, let me see. With a 21 on the computers check, what would I... Hang on, let me just double check what DC I would have given this.
Oh wait, I was talking about budgeting with the professor, so I will roll this. Alright. 18 on
budget.
banking.
Nice.
So, Grave, for how much they're able to restore, so they've managed to unlock what was locked before. It's not all immediately accessible, you know. It will still take some time for the unlocked programming to come into effect, but most of it is there. Question mark? Yeah, it would take some time to go through and access them and see, you know, what's functioning, what's back to normal, or, you know. But it's hard to tell. Like, there is a noticeable difference, but at this point in time, you're not sure what's been fixed, air quotes. Something feels different, you're just not sure what.
Okay. Yeah, so Grave will power down, and then like there's the loading bar, and then we'll power back up, and you'll hear like the sound like the Mac turning on.
Oh, ancient technology.
And then the the red eye will like flicker a couple times, and then like stay on, like you just rebooted a router. And it's
Another
like
boss fight.
he's just
or...
sitting there.
How you
How
doing,
you
buddy?
feeling?
Shit, I think you got rid of his speech routines.
Well,
I
isn't he
shouldn't
still in
have.
stealth mode? Don't you have to wake him up?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, right. I crave the grave.
After you say that, he'll transform into his robot mode, and
There we go.
I wonder if I can do it on my like.
Go for
I'm
it.
gonna turn myself down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. I know what you're
No,
gonna do.
go for it. This is gonna be great.
I
If
know
you don't,
what
if you
you're
can't guess what
What the hell?
Well, that's not right.
What the heck was that?
I thought I was gonna go.
Oh,
for
so
speech
that was a
TBH.
decent level Cobra, by the way.
Yeah.
Maybe I put something in
I
wrong.
think does anyone remember the mute button?
Do we have a
Right.
mute button?
Well, I crave the grave. Just see if it transforms back.
He transforms back.
Alright, we're keeping it like that for a while.
We're
Maybe
gonna
the
let him load
17s
for a
were
little
there
bit.
for a reason.
I'm sure Hexa can dabble with
Well-
it a bit more.
D-
I just start
Anyway,
walking away.
wait, what?
Nonchalantly.
I'm gonna look into this. Can I check the like routines and stuff of this, like the subroutines and like what the fuck is going on?
You can try.
I'll give it a shot with the
So
computers.
the computers check it.
Fuck.
Can I wait? Can I answer this one?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
So there's the like, basically Grave has like a really, it's like I don't know how to. It's like navigating through like an Apple II computer. Like it's like
Oh, okay.
we're like navigating on the computer in Lethal Company. That's actually perfect.
Yeah,
like,
okay, yeah,
it's
yeah,
full
yeah.
on like having to go through like terminals and
Yeah.
stuff to like do actual coding and shit.
So there's a bunch of stuff. There's like anatomy.jar. There's like weapons.jar.
Ah, fuck, why
Um,
didn't I take Java?
there's like
Damn it.
there's like tracking and reconnaissance.dmg.
Yeah.
And like so there are a bunch of new files that have like been added, and you can see like the date modified next to them. The date is like now.
Yeah.
And
Just
and what-
crying dot wow.
one of them is empathy.command.
Oh,
Can you
Oh,
turn
you
that setting
poor-
lower?
you poor summer child. Turns it off.
Look,
Or
just,
is there a like lower setting I can put it to? Or is it just on or off?
You'd probably have to go in the code.
I don't think that's hard enough for me to know. Just switches it off for now. I crave the
Hexa could try
grave.
later.
Yeah. This is why I said Hexa can handle it. I walked away.
Yeah. But now I know so that I can tell them afterwards. I will say, I crave the grave. Like, sadly. So that you, like, transform back.
I transform, and then I turn around.
Hey there, Suit.
Oh, it's so much sadder now that I know. Come on, buddy.
Know what?
Gonna... I'm sure you'll find out later.
Oh, that's great. I feel great.
Yep. Starts walking.
And I'll follow as well.
Sits down next to Ocho and just goes, they have an empathy routine. I turned it off. That's why they were crying. Don't tell anyone. I couldn't fix it. I couldn't find any settings.
Yeah, that sounds like something for Hexa.
Yep. We're not touching
I'm just like on my phone, just pretending to be preoccupied.
Schlubu is in your lap.
I
But-
Hey,
pat
Suits.
Schluper.
What are you talking about?
No, NFTs.
Well, alrighty then.
Business, diamond stuff.
Yeah, banking. It's so sad.
I hope you have a great day.
Thank you so much.
You too. Hope those subroutines seem to be working.
Like, Fall has head in his hands and is just like having a mini crisis of what he's learned.
Oh no.
Oh, they're definitely working.
Yes, you are.
Good
I
to
have
know.
no clue what's going on.
Regretting life choices.
The burden of knowledge is what weight I have to bear.
I love you.
That
you
one
too.
he turns around on. I can't say the same back. It hasn't been that long.
Wow. Allergy.
Shut down.
I'm not looking right now, Grave. I'm sorry.
What, don't you already have a partner though?
That wasn't in character. I don't need to
Yeah,
answer
we go out to brunch together.
Anyway, back to brunch.
Yeah.
Please,
to
it's like
brunch.
5 p.m. We're almost done with work.
We're
Soon it
not
will
on
be.
standard work schedules.
Wait, you guys aren't? I work at
we're
9
on
till
mi-
5.
We're on mission. Yeah, you
Oh,
were 9 to
shit.
5 when you were here at the office, which you no longer currently work at the office for the duration of this mission
It's true.
Shit, why have I been coming into the office then?
because it's a
I
good
mean-
place to it's a good place to assemble and rest.
Yeah. No one else
That
knows
so I
about
can
the-
it.
get some other work done.
You're the one who keeps insisting on docking people's pay for your own frivolous gains.
I'll be honest, I haven't actually been doing that. I can't dock people's pay.
I was gonna say, if you're superior of that, they'd be mad.
Oh, exactly. I just joke about it. I'm sure I could get
Hmm.
access to it eventually, but
I'm perception checking that because
Mhm.
I don't believe it.
go for it.
I
I'm just gonna roll a d20 and then tell you the bonus, so that way people don't know the modifiers.
no, it isn't. There are no contested
Is there
rolls
not?
in 2E.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
it's
yeah.
your DC.
It 10 plus your
What would
deception
it be?
modifier. 10 plus your deception modifier.
Ah.
That beats it.
I would imagine. Hard to beat a 22. Hard. You
Do
quite
I have
impressive
access
get
to that stuff to like people's actual banking stuff and being able to dock them? Because this whole time I've just mainly been doing it as a bit. But if I do actually have
I
access
mean-
to it,
You are an accountant. The whole reason I'm got brought on to the suits is his being able to doctor the books. So, yeah, he can.
yeah,
You
he's
have
been-
access to all the
he's bold.
financials.
He's bullshitting about not having access, but he is bullshitting about like docking people's pay. He hasn't actually been doing that.
Now, do I believe that part?
That is fully out of character. I don't think I would have actually unjustly docked people's pay.
Well, that requires I'm as a moral compass, which seems to be quite flexible.
Yes, incredibly so.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
All right.
back.
Well, I was having an
Can I fix
existential
them?
crisis.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the short of it.
Yeah.
Ah. Alright, yeah,
That's
sure.
what,
I'll try and
I
see if I
was
can
able to
do something
figure
about
out.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be
Oh my
more
god! Don't we have that whole
descriptive.
text chat? Don't we have that whole text chat with that's just the rest of the party, but minus Grave?
So that was we do actually. Yeah. I did set that up.
So crazy.
Yeah, to
Wild, bro.
summarize a little bit more descriptively, Grave descended into hysterics upon rebooting. Not even joking, he kind of became hysterical. I'm checked out the code, discovered that, hey, Grave has ethical subroutines that were, and empathy subroutines that were reactivated, and, yeah, they're gonna leave that to Hexa to deal with.
I
Yeah,
couldn't wait.
I was watching. It was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, I knows the truth now, and now he, is very sad.
It's so much sadder hearing Grave be like, I hope you have a good day, and just knowing, like, underneath all of this is just a system stopping them from crying. Just like, oh shit.
It's too funny.
It is really fucking funny. I love it. I fucking love Grave.
Alright, let's see if I can do something about that. What do?
I'm gonna do a computer's, check, or a hacking lore. Either one will be
hacking
a lower
aside,
DC.
please.
Or, yeah, either one will be a
Otherwise-
lower DC.
Otherwise, me and Ocho have better luck. Fuck.
I mean, that's about
That's
what
not
we
too
rolled.
You could hear a point if you want, but you know.
Oh,
I don't know if we should try. I don't know.
Surely this is fine, right? This is okay, right? Lower DC, right?
Yeah, it's a lower
Yeah, lower
DC.
DC.
That's a. What is this?
Oh, okay.
That is a success. Yes,
Nice.
just barely so. So, what are you doing with the computer's check?
I'm gonna go see if I can clean up any code that doesn't seem to be like in place, so to speak.
I think Kobu can probably answer this way better than I could.
Yeah, I mean, so everything's in place, actually. Like, everything is exactly where it should be, I would think. It's just that, like, empathy is completely turned off. Everything else is, like, turned on.
In that case,
You can adjust those values yourself.
yeah, I will. Let's try doing fucking 50% for like everything, including empathy, and let's see
yeah,
how
because
it
I
affects
will
them.
I will say, if you had left the empathy off, you know what that is, right? No
Yeah.
empathy. That's
Yeah.
a psychopath.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I was
definitely
like
psychopath.
crushed that he could only turn it off because he was like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
Alright,
The I love
Oh,
you is
I might as well
way
just-
creepier now.
might as well just turn on like empathy on like fully then. Yeah, sure.
No.
Well, when it was on
Please.
fully,
What,
he
fully?
Yeah, it was on
started
full last
screaming.
time.
So
Oh, okay,
put
fine,
it
fine.
fully.
50%,
Yeah.
50%. Let's see where that goes.
Hell yeah.
Let's see where that goes.
I'm not gonna
The
scream.
wait-
Bro, if
100%.
someone in the hallway must have been like, what the fuck?
There are people around here. So yes, they would have heard that.
Well, I think Kobu just meant like
Well, I meant in my...
him.
IRL, yeah.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh.
I didn't know if these protocols came with pain receptors. That's crazy.
I mean, Grave will boot down, go back to vending machine mode, load for like a couple minutes, and then boot up again.
How you
Um,
doing, buddy?
and then goes back into robot mode.
Oh. Okay. You okay there, buddy?
Should we
Hey
say
there,
the line?
Suits.
Oh. Hey.
Are you feeling okay after earlier?
What do you mean?
You're kind of just screaming in pain. Mostly pain, yeah. Feeling any better?
Actually, I feel a bit, ooh.
That's a
Oh.
new sound.
But it's not screaming.
Well, it's more the exasperated sighing that I don't think I've ever heard a machine make. Because that requires, like, lungs and exhaustion, and this... If I were to guess, it's a mental exhaustion now that the empathy is online.
Do you want to describe how you're feeling, Grave? Anything stand out to you?
How does that make you
Therapy.
feel?
Welcome to the PTSD club, Grave. How can we help you?
I keel over backwards and lie on the floor.
You know what? Floor time, very. Floor time, excellent recommendation.
Bro.
Floor time is a wondrous therapeutic action.
He's going to be so hard to get up if we have to lift him.
I don't think the five of us combined could lift him.
I mean, I'm
I wish
kind
I
of
was
strong.
joking. Yes, as am I, but that is a multi-ton bending machine.
Yeah.
That is armed for combat.
Yeah.
That is so much more heavy
is.
than our normal bending machine.
Yeah.
Also, ow, acid fucking hurts.
I'll be honest.
Hey, Suits.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Grave.
I've been indexing my databases, and
Oh no.
I think that I've killed 2,517 people.
Well,
Oh.
what are
That
numbers,
is-
Grave?
That is
Quite the number.
what you were built for.
Yeah.
Well, now,
Yeah.
well,
Oh,
now they
well,
now they have
Grave,
empathy.
first of all, how did that make you feel?
Oh my fucking gosh.
How does that make you feel, Grave?
It's shit.
I feel. I don't know.
She just goes over to whisper to the other two beside her.
Huh.
Does GenCorp have mental health facilities here?
It does, but it really doesn't have a budget.
I wonder whose fault that is.
Not
I
surprisingly, not
wonder
mine.
why. Oh, huh.
I actually advocate for it. I have sent many emails.
If I had the perception check every single thing you've ever said, we would be here for 10 years.
Yeah. At some point, you either just can't believe what he's saying, or just be like, fuck that.
Kinda already there, Chief, not gonna lie.
Yes, my plan is working.
So, while you guys are, I guess, doing all of this, you hear the sound of footsteps in the lobby. And, yeah. Behind Hexa, you see somebody staring at your group. Wow, this is a mighty fine, interesting group you've got going here. Y'all in a bit of trouble? and stares at Grave lying on the floar. And
therapist
Oh,
comes to save the
yeah,
day.
our
Oh no.
Ocho and I'm.
Nope.
You know who this is.
bro.
Oh,
is-
that's Hannah, isn't it?
That's your
It
boss.
on the
is,
first-
it is
yeah.
Hannah. She is the
Uh-huh.
Ace of Diamonds.
Yeah, I remember her from like
Yeah,
one of the
time
first
to be on our
sessions.
best behavior. We need to be on our best behavior for about the next 5 minutes until she fucking leaves.
Yeah.
I think I
Mm, Nope,
think I need
it's-
a minute.
Turn off the empathy. Turn off the empathy. Turn off the empathy.
Grave powers off while on the floor.
Okay.
next. Well, that solves the problem of grave talking, I suppose.
I think,
Fo,
Also,
how
that's
would
yeah.
because I do have to
Yeah.
go, but
It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
late.
we're-
I
Yeah,
actually am
we're
gonna end
perfectly.
here for today. That was a good spot to
Oh,
end.
okay, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because all I was
Incredible.
going to ask was like how we would be expected to address Hannah Jewel.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
I
Would
can
it be like
I can,
Miss Jewel or
it would be
like-
Miss Jewel. Everybody refers to her as
Okay.
Miss Jewel. But
that's what I was defaulting to.
yeah, we can talk about the relationship with the Ace of Diamonds next time, because
Yeah.
the faces are pretty notable.
No one
The unironic.
mentioned the budgeting.
No promises.
I had a question for Gray, but I was like, it'd probably take too much time since we're already past time. So
Yeah.
wait for
yeah,
next
I gotta run. But thank you. See you.
Yeah, you're welcome. This was fun.
I will have to head out as well. So
Yeah,
thank you so
no
much for the
problem.
session. I'll see
Thank
everyone
you
next
guys
week.
for playing.
Alright.
Yeah. See you
Thank
next
you.
time.
Bye.
Bye bye.